your characters just like went to bed afterwards.
Sure.
I mean, I don't
Yeah.
care either way, I guess.
Yeah, that works for me.
Which tasks? The one that we just spent the last week doing, or the ones that we're about to do?
Ones you're about to do.
The ones we were about to do. So like
So,
actually
the
going
water.
and being PCs.
The water supply thing.
Well,
The bomb.
we also have some bitch that wants to go to the bog. So
All right.
Yeah.
My memory of last session is failing me.
So
I can tell.
I guess that's a good point to start up. Like, actually, what is everyone drinking tonight?
apple cider.
Hot chocolate.
Nice.
32 ounces of water.
Coke Zero.
All right. I am drinking Sapporo and Lucky Buddha.
I just have iced tea.
Also,
Don't worry about me.
German beer.
Alex. Calm down.
It's only 3.
Only 3 says.
Only 3, she says.
Talked about this.
3 is
You said you-
fine.
Alex's water is beer.
Yeah,
That's literally my fuel at this point. But no.
dude, mine's caffeine and hate.
I mean, both of those things are bad.
Caffeine and hate.
Yeah.
I mean, I drink caffeine all day.
For all the listeners, Michael drinks about, well, what are you drinking in the morning? A Red Bull every morning? No, you drink an
No.
energy drink.
I drink a Monster on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then on not Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have 2 cups of coffee. And on days I work, I usually have another Monster. So that could be anywhere between 2 cups of coffee and a Monster to fucking 2 Monsters and maybe a cup of coffee in between. Yeah.
Dude, I had a triple shot of coffee the other day, which apparently is like, for this one, it's like 5 cups worth of caffeine. I thought I was gonna die. How the hell are you alive?
Well, if you think that's what the first time I
Infinite
ever took,
power.
the first time I ever took pre-workout, it nearly killed me.
Michael's drinking a lot more coffee than you. That's what I'm being.
He's
I'm
also bigger than you.
I'm also bigger than a lot of you, so
Yeah.
Michael is 6'7".
6'7",
Oh, I'd
205. Yeah.
5
I
a.m.
just knocked them. Oh man.
You just dossed me. 6'7" Viking boy.
This almost the same height as Brian Shaw. Anyway,
Yeah, we should get back. So, what do you all remember from last session?
we were asked a favor to go to the bog, and I forget what the other one is. Oh, it was to get stuff, but it's. I don't think she ever specified what it was.
Yeah.
Be a good, but boy, I
boy.
fucked up my.
Go on.
So, yeah.
Your mic.
Your
is
mic's
cut out
cutting out.
entirely.
Super quiet.
Well then,
I
I
heard
guess
it.
I'm gonna have to get out of Discord.
No.
Cut out again. While he's fixing his microphone issues, I need to pay attention to the fact that I gotta update this background picture for this camera. I don't have that share anymore.
Oh, I just realized it's just a picture. Wow. Okay.
Wait,
That
what?
is the much easier solution than rather than trying to actively delete the human from an image while also
No.
actively adding something in.
No, it's
That
legit.
would require.
Yeah.
Did I get fixed?
You're fixed.
Yes, you're all good.
I said that while I'm a good doctor, I fucked up my drinks.
Yeah, that's tragic. Anyone else anything else they remembered?
I have an army. I have an army now.
You do not have an army.
You
You have a
do.
I
militia.
have a small collection of well-trained farmers.
Yeah, a militia is what that's referred to.
I did not do a good. I did an average job at training them last week.
Any injuries sustained while training under the barbarian are not the responsibility of me.
That doesn't mean they were going to be hurt.
Well, who knows? Training under a barbarian is can get a little rowdy. I can definitely agree with that. But so heading back into y'all went to bed is a dreamless night, to say. Your body's kind of like just too exhausted to really think of anything or even do anything. But in the
You're
morning,
not giving anyone a dream sequence? That's unusual.
oh, it's something called
Don't worry.
change up.
Depending on how Alex handles dream sequences, we're gonna start fighting back with rules from now on.
The but the first one is Lucy. You hear a knock on your door.
I sleep through it. No. Yeah,
Impressive.
yeah. I'll wake up. I'll be like groggy, messy bedhead,
Yeah, it's
all that kind of stuff.
It's not one of the soldiers from the militia, but one that you saw with Pastera. He says to you, sorry to wake you up so early, but Pastera wants to talk to you.
Yeah, and she just kind of like rubs her eyes and blinks a couple times
He
and all that.
He should be down at the main hall.
She nods and like starts gathering things, backpack and such.
Alright.
Or, I guess she doesn't have a back, but like a satchel.
All right.
Whatever you got.
Yeah.
You hear a knock on your door, Formic.
I'll get up. What is it?
Yes, Hasera wants to speak to you in the UL's group at the main hall.
All right, just give me 5 more minutes.
Sure, but take your time.
Listen,
5
do you
minutes.
want me there? Do you want me there, or do you want me actually there?
Good point.
All right,
Go ahead.
I'll be there.
Okay.
I shut the door in his face.
Oliver, you hear footsteps and a knock at your door.
I'm going to exclaim through the door. Oh, is it time for the morning drill already?
What? No. Not this time. Hasera actually wants to talk to you.
Oh, well, best not to keep the general waiting. Tell him I'll be there shortly.
All right. I just see him like just run off down the hall.
Oh, no, I didn't open the door.
Oh, you didn't open the door. You just yet. All right. Rory, you hear a knock at your door.
I'm gonna try something, and depending on how this goes, it's gonna lead to 2 different outcomes for the sound effect. So how the answering the door is, all right? So just gonna throw this real fast. 13. Alex, can I hit a door from my bed with a hand axe with a 13?
I'd say so. Is that?
So whoever's at the door, they can see a hand axe. They hear a loud thunk noise, and they see an axe split like stop right in front of their face in the door frame.
Yeah, you hear someone go "fuck" as they like kind of like jolt back. You hear them like slam into the wall across from your door.
Yeah, so what happens is, I hear that and I go, "What the fuck was that?" I'm groggy. I just threw that out of habit at this point.
Takes a little bit. Okay. Yeah, Hester was to see you in the command hall, and
You hear, okay, so I can hear in that you hear kind of getting up and shuffling. You see the axe get pulled up, and I just stare through the hole I made.
He's just kind of like stumbling on his words, just like, I'm going to get the rest of your group, and it kind of runs off.
All right, I just finished ripping my axe out of the door and getting dressed, I guess.
All right, Sarah, you hear knock at your door as well.
I think Sarah's like, I already heard everyone. Sarah's a farmhand, so I think he'd be awake at this time.
Okay.
It's pretty early, right?
Yeah, it's pretty early. I would say like
Yeah, he'd definitely be awake.
yeah, probably 7.
Yeah, he's totally awake. He's like, yeah, I heard everything. I already have my things. I'm ready to go.
All right, and while we're doing that, can someone make me a D100 roll?
Sure.
Oh,
I'll do it.
Okay.
Did you want to do it?
Either way, go ahead.
96.
I will say,
See, this is where you do it.
2 things actually. Have we buried your dad, Tim?
Not yet.
I said I would.
Okay, we haven't done that yet. And another thing, I call dibs next time we're rolling with it because I've never rolled it.
But I did do. Oh, what's the spell?
Ceremony.
No.
No, the one that keeps it from decomposing.
Yeah.
cast fast.
General pose.
Yes. All right. That's what I did.
Yeah, the goal was
You have
we're
like
gonna
10
get some-
days.
The goal is we're gonna get some downtime and find an overlook near the fort and bury him where the sun sets.
And here's the
How
thing,
many?
Harrison.
How long ago did you
General
cast
pose
that
is also-
spell?
When we got to the camp.
Okay, so
I had
7
done
days.
I had done the ceremony before we had gotten there. General pose is a much faster version.
I'm
and
just
it's
trying to
still a
figure out
ritual.
when I'm gonna remove a Kark from my inventory.
Yeah, you just have a body in your like little backpack, like I don't know. But Lucy, as you step outside, you kind of your skin starts to kind of tingle as you can kind of feel the electricity in the air. You see dark clouds kind of rolling in. The temperature is still it's nice-ish. Like it's not too hot, not too cold, but you can definitely tell like it's about to storm.
Sick. I am fine with this.
All right. So, as you're all heading to the main hall, you kind of look around the town. It's a lot better. You see people kind of conversing with each other normally. Not. It seems a little bit livelier. You see a couple of people actually start to smile, and they actually finish the wall too, which is really nice. Don't have to worry about that anymore.
Big Dick is back in town, baby.
You get the feeling that a community is finally starting to form. And as you head into the main hall, you can see 3 people on the main table. And the table itself is kind of like a war table. You see the map of Vulpes on it spread across it. You see the tall orc, has there in the middle with Meryl and Amara on each either side of him. Hasera greets you. Ah, good. You all have arrived. I just want to thank you all. Things are finally starting to look really good around here. People are finally starting to get a bit of normalcy. You can see you can see them starting to regain hope a bit. But now to the main subject of why I called you all here. He kind of puts his hand down on the map, giving it attention. We have a couple of tasks that we think can greatly benefit this new community, and they seem to be rather close to each other. It seems like we can get it done relatively fast. And as he's saying this, you can see kind of Meryl like standing nervously. She's kind of has her arms crossed with her fingers kind of tapping her arm until she finally kind of blurts out, cutting off a stare. I think I have a way that we can impede the spread of the virus in the victim. And she's kind of looking at you all.
Go on.
I think we're all like, damn, okay, go on.
Yeah.
She's nervously kind of bringing out some scroll that kind of is like drops onto the table. And she spreads it out. You can see that it's a list of ingredients. Based on what I've seen from the virus and what we have on this land, I have a feeling this could prolong the changing process. But the only thing is, these are not the easiest ingredients to get, and I'm the only doctor here, so I can't really, well, of course, form it, but you all have dealt with these things more than I have. I rather feel confident for you getting these. As she starts to list off the ingredients.
All right, let's get the notes out.
Yeah.
Oliver, were you gonna say something?
So, what were you saying that it impedes the virus, or were you saying that it actually stops it? Because If I might, I can't imagine that simply slowing down the virus would do all that much good.
Well, see, this. I've tried using magic on it and it has not worked. My only conclusion is that we use something a little bit more in the realm of alchemy, to say.
I suppose I can get behind that. After all, I've tried knives, and that proved rather fruitless as well.
He means amputation. There's-
Yeah. And as she's like kind of pointing out these ingredients, she's also taking markers from the war table and placing them in general areas. You see a couple placed in the Crimson Forest. You see a couple in the upper part near the Wood Elf capital kingdom area. You see one in the bog. I need some numbing leaves, a hag's finger. I need blood from the crimson trees and water from the stained lake. And for the final ingredient, which might be a bit more difficult, I need blood from the creature of the night.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Took
we
me a
can
minute.
go ahead and get 2 of those pretty easily.
Also, what do you have?
Oh, wait. Before Formic said that, what does Amara look? What can I run a? Is it insight or perception to see how she's like feeling the moment she says that?
Here's
Like, is she bothered by it? Is
Right.
basically what I'm looking for.
You can roll insight.
the
Okay,
thing
I'm
is,
gonna cast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
We
cast
all
guidance
know.
here. Yeah, we all know, but
Have you
I'm the
ever
one that
actually
found that
explicitly told Oliver? You've kind of
No.
you've kind of danced around it every time Oliver's
No.
asked. You haven't
I
actually
found
told
it
me what
out.
the hell happened.
I found it out. that she
does a
was creature of
17
the
get me
night.
anything?
Yeah, 17. So, actually, maybe I should. Nah, it's
I
good.
found it out thanks to detect disease.
So, you see kind of Mara, like, she's very aloof as a person, but you do kind of see her kind of like, when she says creature of the night, she kind of tenses up a bit, but it wouldn't be something like too noticeable unless you're being very observant, like you, Sarah. But,
All right.
And which were the 2 that were placed up by the elf capital?
so, the one-
Like the ingredients, or
Yeah.
I think it's. No, it's not water from the crimson trees. I already forgot it. It's
Crimson trees would be in the Crimson Forest. I'm assuming
Yeah.
the Stained Lake is in the
Or
Bog
both.
of the Lost.
yeah, and then it's the minus again, DM.
So, as she's pressing it down, like, she puts the ones up by the Wood Elf Kingdom, the creature of the night, and numbing leaves.
Numbing leaf, creature of the
Wasn't there a
night.
hag ingredient?
No.
A hag's finger.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Where's that?
that's not great.
And she's saying that
You find a hag and you cut off the finger.
All right, so I
Press
have
it down.
numbing
Yeah,
leaf.
is that a the hag's finger? Is that a plant, or do we actually need to find a hag?
Would
After all, I
know?
can't imagine there are all that many of those running around, and
Would I
even
know
fewer
what a
that
hag's
would be
finger is?
willing to help us.
Well, though it may be hard, but for our needs, you may need to be a bit persuasive, if you know what I mean. But
Persuasion notwithstanding, hags only have a limited supply of their own fingers, I would think.
if this works, this can be massive.
Okay, wait. We have numbing leaf, creature of the night's blood, hag's finger, leaf from the red forest, right?
Water from
Blood from Crimson Tree, water from the Stained Lake, numbing leaves, blood from a creature of the something. What was it from the creature of the night?
Blood.
Blood.
It was blood from the creature of the night. So
And you
blood
can't
is in
forget
2 different ingredients. And
Blood for the blood god. Come on now.
And I'll take you all to the
Yeah. Right. Corn rules over the Crimson Forest, obviously.
So we got to chart out our path. The
Okay,
ideal path.
whoever else has the rest of the ingredients, I'm putting them in the campaign notes. You can finish the list.
So I'll do some marking right quick.
Cool.
Have you saved? You have saved.
Yep.
I'm just gonna copy paste my list.
So we are
Just because
like
your capitalization annoys me. Oop.
I'm doing different colors for different ingredients.
Yeah.
Thought we were getting the water supply. I thought that was priority number 1.
Well, things have changed. Also, I like that somebody wrote "get good" and
I completely forgot
Over
with,
the-
In where?
over Mitas.
Oh,
but yeah. So the red is the crimson trees and stained lake.
Wait, the Stained Lake is not in the bog?
No, the stained lake is inside the Christmas tree. What else stained it? The bog.
The bog.
we
It's
have
a
lake.
bog. The water's gonna be black.
Yeah, that's not stained though.
Okay.
You can
I don't-
naturally have black water.
It's just a bit of moss.
Clearly, that's the human name. I would have known it by a different elven name.
No,
That's how I'm explaining this.
it translates to stained lake. I don't
Yeah.
like
Translation from translation to common.
stained lake.
Hmm.
Yeah, what's
Actually, it would be way more sing-songy, but
And then
being elven,
Yeah.
like the direct translation would be like something about the delicate color of the waters that roll. Or
The
some
lake
shit.
stained by the touch of the Fae or something.
Yeah, like some shit like that.
the purple
Now,
is
she
the
wanted to-
hag's finger.
Cause fuck out.
She wanted to know what we had, right?
Yeah. She heard that you had two of the ingredients already.
Well, I'll need
That's a good fucking question. Do
Okay,
we have
can't-
2 of the ingredients?
We do. I know it. What's Amara's her name, right?
Yeah.
Amara.
Amara, it's Sari. I need your help to come gather the numbing leaf. I see it. I think I remember seeing it outside the fortress.
Sure.
Are you asking? Oh, I see. Finally.
Finally put 2 and 2 together.
All right, I'm picturing Sarah having actually just that entire train of thought just out loud. Why are you? Oh.
Very suspicious. Very suspicious indeed.
Yeah, come with me. I'll have them
Also,
brought back.
neither of you have blades. What the hell are you gonna do?
I don't know.
I don't. I have a
knife.
blade.
Thank you.
Yeah, I
You have a knife?
I have an arrowhead. I could just use that.
You gave your knife to me. I am the knife one.
You are the knife when you say.
Survival knives. So
Survival knife.
hunting.
I
knives.
leave them behind me.
But yeah.
When
So
they-
Amara, reluctantly and a little bit annoyed, does follow you too.
All right. And then if you want to continue the scene inside, we can go back to our group in a moment.
Okay. So Meryl, well, I can't. Funny enough, I can't really continue the scene until.
Because of us?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't. The
Yeah, go
ingredients.
ahead.
Okay. So I'm going to take the 2 of them out beyond the fortress and enough of an earshot away and eyesight from any people that were looking outside.
Then why does we could just ask her?
And then, did you say that out loud, by the way?
No. I'm just saying, like, I think Sarah in his head is like, maybe we should. I don't know. Like, we could just ask her, but at the same time, it'd be really easy to just drug her. Either way, it's.
Holy.
All right, Amara, I'm going to be honest with you. I doubt you wanted anyone else knowing what you were. So I'm going to say that we already had the blood inside that bag that Sari always carries around.
And what is it that you know already?
When I detected diseases, I already knew you had vampirism.
Well,
No reply?
yeah, we're,
Kind of thinking of it. Well, that's quite something then.
Don't worry. That's why I brought you out here. But if I
Yeah,
took you alone, it'd be a little suspicious.
Well,
bring the guy with the drugs around.
I do hope you know
We're not
I'm a
drug-
real threat to
drugging.
you. At least,
I could
unless you pose one to me.
not planning to. But, and I bring out, how much blood do you think we'll need? Let's see.
Well, we just need to see if it works. So probably not a lot. This is if it works, we're probably gonna need more. But as it stands, we don't need any of it.
I'll just bring out one of my own glass vials then.
So,
And we're just going to have to put some of your blood in here.
I see. Well, if you don't mind me saying, can't I cut a deal with you then?
And what's the deal?
I'm sorry, I just looked over at Michael. I saw he was at the beach.
He's on vacation.
But you see, I was going to explain in there that I wanted safe passage to the bog. I have a feeling that I am needed there, and the fact that through word of mouth, I've heard that the dead, or whoever they are, have been keeping clear of there. I think it's something of importance inside that
Done.
area.
Easy. Done.
Done?
Yeah, done. Yeah.
Done.
I was like, yeah, done, easy. Well, actually, if that's the case, if it does work, we might need more blood.
Would you be okay with it?
As long as I get the feed, I do need a steady supply then. Not saying I
fair
want
enough.
to suck anyone dry, but just where I'm from, people used to, instead of paying gold for taxes, they would play with blood.
How much blood?
Nothing too egregious. Just, at most, I need to feed at least once every couple days, of course, but again, I'm not asking to suck anyone dry or to turn anyone. That's not really our style.
Question. Do different types of people have different flavors of blood?
Well, I guess if someone's healthy, their blood tastes a bit better.
Well, the question is, does alcohol ruin it?
Never really gone after a drunk. I've usually gone it from the citizen, so I have no way of telling.
Not a drunk. I'll tell you that. But I can offer my blood if that is the cost.
You kind of see like it's a little kind of like a little bit off, not off playing, but a little bit weird. You do see like a kind of look of concern for a second before turning back to like her aloof state.
Well, Sarah's like gonna go. I could, if you prefer me, I'm still here too.
Well, I don't want to hinder you all. I would be very gracious if you all were to do that. So at one point, I don't want to just keep relying on you all, especially your all's blood. I don't want to weaken you or anything.
Listen, of the group that we came with, we're probably the cleanest. Just saying.
Well,
Actually, Sarah, like thinking about it, like an idea sprung to his mind, and he goes, "Did you actually tell them that like concern that we have the blood already, like it's in the bag?"
Nope, I just said we had 2 ingredients.
Okay, so they don't know that. So Sarah goes, actually, Sarah goes, maybe we can collect blood from the community in bulk and send it over there, unless it can't be, unless it has to be fresh. And we can say that we're using this, like as potentially
Would you
a
rather
bargain.
I ask in the medical department if people are willing to donate blood? I don't. No, wait. Blood transfusion isn't a
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah,
Sorry,
but
sorry.
we're just like collecting blood. Like we're just gonna take like a knife. It's gonna be like the most grungy
you
thing.
know,
Like
I could do it to detect, say for detection purposes.
yeah, detection purposes or like some other bullshit excuse that we can come up with, like a giant supply of blood that she can have for a while.
Rituals.
Yeah, rituals
Yeah.
or like
I will point out that leeching was a thing.
or
Yeah,
or
leeching
like
is a thing, actually. Leeching.
There we go.
or like the thing I was gonna say is like so if we need the blood we could probably get it in bulk from a vampire.
Even
if they're
bloodletting,
willing.
actually. Bloodletting was a
Yeah,
thing, too.
bloodletting. Yeah, so I think that's a good way we can go about. That way we don't have to, we don't have to use our blood.
Yeah, the era we're talking about is an era in which people believed that pretty much everything was bloodborne.
Yeah.
So
Good
people
game.
believed that just having the blood out of your body was a good thing.
Yeah. So
Which sometimes works with certain
Sarai
infections.
Sarai
medical
proposed.
leeches, by the way. Fun fact.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Sarai
useful
will
some of the
propose
time.
that idea to Amara and Formic.
I will definitely agree to that. Of course.
All right.
I still want safe passage to the bog, if you all don't mind.
Like we said, it's already done.
And
Yep.
she takes out a blade. Do you have your vial ready?
Yep. And he holds out the vial.
Alright. She cuts her hands and squeezes it into the vial, filling it to about a little bit above halfway.
And
Right,
then
it's going in the vacuum
it out.
space that is my backpack.
put it away. And then I look to Sarai and I say, "Do you have any more of the leaves in there?"
I do not actually.
Did you use them all in the drink?
They're drug infused. If you wanna take the ones out of the drink.
All right.
But-
Guess we're actually looking for it then.
Well, I mean, we'll find them on the way. It's probably not even very difficult to look for. Plus, assuming it's on the way to the capital, I'm assuming Oliver wants to go there.
Well, here's the question: are there any of these drug leaves in the area around?
We did find them all over the place, like a day from here. So I assume they are not. Is it even like a day away from here?
Yeah.
I assume
day
they're
or two.
there. Yeah, a day or two.
Yeah, and
And
well,
that's by walking around.
and just to kind of remind you all, so the Creature of the Night and Numbing Leaves were, she put 2 markers near the Wood Elf Kingdom.
But we
Is
found
that
them
what
like
those are the light green.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are
But
they
we
the
found
red?
but we found them like around where is not Anima Mea, what's the other
Like
city?
near Prima.
Yeah, near
found
we
them
found
at a
them near
cabin.
Prima. Yeah, we found them at a cabin near Prima. So like probably like around like here that we found them, right?
Like right here, probably.
that'd be, like, over
around
there.
this
Oh, like-
area.
Around this area? Okay. Opposite
Yeah.
direction. Yeah, so we found them here. So probably wouldn't be very hard to look for them. So we just need to get
Do you want us to do a check just to see how much we can find?
well we can go there later. Like
Yeah, you don't have to travel there, but
yeah, we can just get
Okay.
this done now. But it's probably in our best interest to go from here to the is this the bog?
yeah.
It's like the path is like here, here,
Here.
here, then here. Or if we want, we can do bam, 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 and then we on our way back we can go here.
Okay.
Because I think if we go to the Elven Kingdom, we can pick up more survivors, putting more people here, and just good stuff in general. But yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
so we'll do that. We'll go back. I'm
Yeah,
basically on my
probably
way
like
back.
talking about that as you're heading back, but or planning as such.
Yeah.
And you head back in. You see Amara with her hands in her pockets. As you head back to the table, do you present the vial?
I do.
All right.
Well, wait, Sarai has it. It's in his bag.
Right. Right now. The thing is that in the small chance Actually, Sarah would give it right now.
Yeah.
I'd give it to her right now. He wouldn't be thinking about that.
Oh, you give the vial?
Consequences.
Yeah, he would give-
Okay. She kind of looks at us like, is this the creature of the night? Where'd you, or what?
We came across one on our travels before coming over here. And I thought we could find the numbing leaves. There was one about a day out, but couldn't find one near the fort, apparently.
She's like, I'm rather surprised. The only creature I've heard around here is near the Widow Kingdom in the north.
To be fair, a lot of weird things have been happening in the past few days.
It's like,
Just think about it. A week ago, there weren't this many undead.
Wait. Sarah says, wait, how many vampires are in the north? Like, as she says that, because apparently, like, if he heard that right, Sarah goes, so, wait, you say there are more of them up north?
Not necessarily vampires, but of course there's
Well,
some
not
out
vampires,
there,
but excuse me, not vampires. What creatures of the night?
like what? Werewolves, oni.
And do these individuals happen to feed on blood?
Yes, well, not just blood, like flesh, but that's it.
It depends on which creature of the night.
Yeah, the fact that we already have it crosses quite honestly one of the dangerous ones on our list.
Sarah's like kind of like he's like rubbing his chin a bit. He's thinking, like, I imagine that if the situation's over there, they might be starving to death. I suppose.
Maybe, but quite honestly, it's not of our concerns, and we don't need any more dangers around here. Quite honestly. So, good riddance, I say. Kind of see Amara kind of like her eye kind of twitches for a second.
We can put aside those types of differences for now.
Suppose that we can recruit them. How useful do you think they would be?
Well, if you can control them, I guess very useful.
Well, it's simple. We have a stable food supply here. Assuming the infections spread out there, they don't have a stable
Good
food
trade.
supply. It's simple, right? If this cure supposedly works, then it would be in our best interest to have them over with us.
I suppose so. And I do want to emphasize, this isn't a cure. This is only to buy time for those afflicted.
Either way, multiple people win.
I guess go ahead then. If you can convince them, they can. Of course, they would be a great asset to us.
All right.
All right.
Very well.
So, it seemed like he was about to step in to say something, but noticing the vial goes, well, I guess that's good. I guess we're closer to something to help. Now, to other news, you see Omara like cut him off immediately. You see Hester kind of just a little like annoyed by it, but lets her talk. I need safe passage to the bog. Like I explained to your two companions over there, pointing to the dwarf and half-elf. I believe there's something there that we can use here. The fact that the afflicted are avoiding that area, I think is very interesting and could be viable for us. And I would like to personally investigate it. It's kind of... And she's back in the main hall, by the way, too, for anyone who's muted.
So you guys can react to it. Rory
and Lucy.
and Oliver. All of you can say something about it as she says it.
Well, I mean, I suppose it is along the way, but are you quite sure you should be going?
I think I should. I really think I
Bob's a
should.
death trap. Rory just peeks and says, "The bog's a death trap. Are you sure that's where you need to go?"
I very much think we need to go.
Well, I mean, Sarah goes, well, I mean, we're crossing through there. It surely doesn't help that we have more people.
Exactly. Be a faster trip to the Elven Kingdom too. And what horrors have we? We've seen horrors. We fought them. What else could there be?
I'm afraid you most likely do not want an answer to that.
Most likely not. But I'm saying we are capable to defending ourselves. So
Precisely.
either way,
Which is why I would suggest that we skirt around the bog entirely. We are capable of defending ourselves. Better not to take the risk.
We're going to the bog.
We need to go to the bog. Like in general. Like, this is out of character, but actually, no, you know that.
yeah, you can be.
Wait,
your
wasn't the purple the? Wait, purple was the hag's finger, wasn't it?
correct?
No. Oh, this is a hag's finger.
Yes.
Yeah. We need to go to the bog to get the water. So.
No, the water's in the Crimson Forest.
Yep.
No, that's the blood.
No,
Trees.
so there's
The blood
two.
from the trees and the water from the stained lake are both in the Crimson Forest. The hag's finger is the only
Oh.
aspect in the bog. And honestly, we could get a hag to come to us. We don't necessarily need to set foot in the bog.
Well, how do we get a hag to come to us? That's the only question.
Well, I don't yet know, but I'm sure that someone in the Elven Kingdom, assuming, of course, that it's still standing.
Sari actually pops up and goes, I am not from this land, and I believe Rory said that the bog is a death trap. Could you explain why?
I would, but I don't remember. DM,
Yep.
remind me.
So there has been rumors there of not only people who go in never come out, but of a figure of pure white that seems to every so often kind of patrol around the edge of the bog itself. They don't get a sensation of hope, they get a sensation of a bit of fear.
Yeah, I think you said it better than I would be able to, but. Well, quite basically, the bog is most likely haunted. We don't quite know by what, but people go in, people don't come out. Ghost patrols the area. Generally a bad time. I'd
Well-
much rather take my chances with zombies, quite frankly.
Well, either way,
Well, Sari's like kind of like scratching his. I suppose if it does go bad, we should avoid it. But we just need to get her to the bog. We don't necessarily have to go in, do we?
so mostly the ingredients that you need are in there. So says Meryl over there.
Oh, just a hag's finger. I mean, after all, the hags themselves, from what I understand, they particularly like to trick and make deals with mortals, correct? Therefore, if we simply exist in the area, I have a feeling one of them might even come to us.
Sari goes, but didn't you just say nothing comes out?
None of us would. I said people come in and people do not come out. I can't say I implied anything about nothing coming out. At least I don't think I did.
I guess she would turn to Hestia or Meryl and go, has there been any reports of hags, any abductions or sacrificial lambs in the area? And they kind of like give a, like, not, Hester goes, not that I have heard of. Quite honestly, our biggest problem here are mostly orcs abducting people. But hags themselves, from what I can remember, haven't really seen any in the area.
Then how do we know the hag's finger is even there?
That's what I was telling her. Hester talking a bit.
I mean, for all we know, we could be wandering through one of the most dangerous areas on the continent for nothing. Hardly a worthy use of our time.
The only reason why I think it could be there is the fact that they see a figure roaming the area, and quite mysteriously, the infected avoiding the area itself. There has to be something going on there, something of great power that even the infected seem to avoid.
Well, if our friend here seems so convinced on going, perhaps she might be able to enlighten us.
Well, of course, I'm from the same lands of you are. I'm not, or not you are, but as the half elf over there, I am not native to Volpus.
Then why, Perto, do you feel so strongly about going?
Kind of like she's kind of tapping her feet out of annoyance. Fine. I've been getting visions of the bog itself. Something is pulling me there, and I feel like I need to go. Be it good or bad, it's been on my mind since arriving here.
See Sari take like a deep breath, and he looks back at Lucy and goes, well, I suppose this is a common occurrence, perhaps. And he kind of says it like kind of in a perplexed way. But he goes, well, it wouldn't be the first time we've heard a vision, so maybe there's more truth to it than we thought.
So, DM, even elves avoid the bog at all costs, right? It's not like there's a smuggling passage through it or something
Yeah, I will tell you
that Oliver would know about.
Since you live with the high elves or wood elves, they would like exchange information. The reason why they avoid the bog is they sense a dark magic there, mostly. It's something that they don't like to mess with. Matter of fact, necromancy is even heavily looked down upon in the elven realm.
Now, see, that does change things. Okay. Fine, I suppose we could visit the bog very briefly. Only long enough to drop off Amara. And after that, I would very much prefer if we headed straight for the elven capital.
Of course.
Sarah's like, I do agree with that. We should make sure that as many people get out of there before anything goes south.
Alright. Then I guess we're in agreement then.
And
Yes.
if you manage to live in the time it takes us to get to between when we drop you off and when we make it back, then perhaps we might go for an expedition within the bog itself.
Alright. I guess I'll let you know if the bog is as scary as it's alleged to be.
Hey Tim, let's bury your dad in the bog.
No.
That'd be very interesting. I wonder what happened there.
He would come back and ask for his head.
And then
I have his head too. I have both. I have his body and his head.
He would come back and holding his head and then try to kill you with it.
Oh, he's a dual. Oh, that's awesome. Anyway.
Alright. Yes, there. If I'm looking. Guess I can chime in now.
Like,
Okay. So, I guess we're in agreement then. If we can get these tasks done, that would be great, but don't do anything anything that would get you killed, I would say. I know it's kind of...
in like out of character, Sarah's like, or I'm like, of course he's gonna get us because you're fucking stupid. We're gonna die. That's the whole point. But yeah.
But I do want to add, too, if you can at least get me some intel on the Elven capital. If you can make contact with their leader, that'd be very much appreciated. But if you can't, that's fine as well. We don't need to lose any more warriors today, or this time.
Sarah looks at Hester and goes, out of curiosity, how many more people can we hold?
To be honest, not many. We would have to expand, but that would take a lot. That would take a lot of time, and quite honestly, a lot of resources that we definitely have with the forest, but the manpower is a little bit lacking.
So he's saying like we're lacking the manpower, but we can hold more. We have to expand. We have the people for it. But like Sarah's more thinking like the food situation, food and water.
I think that's what he was referring to as well.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Like more people means we could field more hunters. We could cover more ground.
Yeah.
People equals more jobs, and yep. But
We have the room to expand.
Yeah, we
question
have
is,
the
do
room
We have the resources to defend it.
Yeah.
Like we
Uh,
just finished the wall that we currently have. We need to build another ring.
Not necessarily.
Wall Maria.
We
Make
would
it-
need a wall Maria.
But so Sarah then again asks, oh, so how's it looking for the infected around the general area here?
I'm just gonna do a straight.
Basically, how severe are the attacks?
From what people outside have told us, our hunters more specifically, it hasn't been too badly infested. But some say, especially those who are out later at night, that they hear almost like a concert of moans and yells, though they are distant, apparently.
All right, so Sarah's gonna note that as we can definitely have more people. But yeah, Sarah's nothing more to add.
All right.
Well, worry not. We will be establishing contact with the Elven capital, even if I have to do it myself.
Glad to hear
Sarah's
that.
like-
Just like I said, make sure you don't get yourself killed, especially you, if you don't mind me saying.
Well, I do appreciate that. Allow me to assure you that Lieutenant Freebloom is more than capable in my absence.
Of course, I have no doubt of their capabilities, especially being trained under a more than capable teacher. We just don't want to lose that teacher, if you know what I mean.
I appreciate your concern.
But with all that, I would like you all to head out by midday, if you don't want, midday. If you need any supplies, my men will provide.
Sarah says, "Oh, let's not waste any more time. We gotta get to that kingdom real fast." And he like packs up his gun, whatever, his bag, gets ready to wherever his men are for supplies.
All right. Yep. Yeah. What do you ask them to get you, by the way?
Do they have any armor? Like, what armor options do they have?
From the lack of what they have, you can see that they have like mostly cloth and leather, but it looks like some like crude leather.
That's it.
They weren't able to grab a lot. It was a surprise attack at the capital.
And I guess upon looking at that, he would just ask for gunpowder. However little or however much there is.
Of course.
So he's gonna take gunpowder and some bottles.
Yeah, do we have lantern oil?
Yeah, because we
oil?
need that. Lantern oil.
You can probably.
Yeah.
Can you make me like a?
Actually, while we're on the gunpowder thing, bullets too. Because I don't see anyone here with guns, but there probably are bullets somewhere.
you got
Hopefully.
a pretty good amount of gunpowder last time, enough for like 10 bombs.
Or
For the
oil
citizens.
flask, I should say.
We're not gonna use bombs. We're just making like basic ass firecrackers.
Yeah. I'm just telling you, that's like the that's like
Yeah,
the
that's like
quantity.
yeah.
I was rolling for like what they can give you in terms of like for your weaponry. They actually give you 10 bullets.
Sweet, 10 bullet. Are there any special bullets, or are these just regular bullets?
They're just regular.
Okay, that's fine.
And oh,
Go on.
oh, no, were you gonna say something else, Sari?
No.
Okay. Lucy, you say something about
Yeah,
oil?
just like lantern oil,
Okay.
like oil flask specifically.
Can you make me a D4 roll, please?
Of course, I. Four.
All right. Yeah, you actually find like, damn, I didn't expect you to roll a 4. You found like 4 flasks.
It up.
There we
I
go.
actually might as well just stock up here. What about just regular bottles? Like, it can be any size bottle, like anything, any container.
Roll me a roll me a D4 as well.
3.
Yeah, you find 3 empty vials.
3 empty vials. Cool.
All right. Anyone
No,
else?
I don't dare take any daggers from everyone else. I'm gonna keep my daggers, the daggers that I currently have.
Okay.
I feel like we probably need all the metal weapons we can get here
Yeah.
between the guards and the militia. So I don't really feel comfortable taking that. But actually, while we're away, are you aware of any other outposts, weapons caches, or depots that we might be able to hit on our way? Anything to gather supplies for everyone here, of course.
Well, there's of course like towns you could always go to, though they are quite a distance away. If
So okay, wait. I'm gonna ask this: like, what path are we going to? So we're starting from here, right? Are we hitting? Where are we hitting?
So I was thinking that we're starting from here, kind of skirt around the bog here, drop Amara off like this
here.
area,
So not
or
like
even
not
like back here, either way.
So not like here to here.
Kind of heading east by northeast,
Okay.
heading up until we almost hit the bog, dropping Amara off like at the outskirts of the bog, not
then
actually
we-
going in ourselves.
And then we work
Then-
back way through here.
Proceeding
'cause
on
there's-
to the first little ingredient here, then going to the Elven capital, and then we can.
Roll back.
Well, the thing is that we had agreed to meet. We could even tell Amara to meet us on the other side of the bog if it's safe.
Well, yeah. I mean, assuming she's gonna go through here. Should probably be the end of over here.
Yeah, so we could meet up Amara with Amara here if she lives, if. And then yeah, hit the Reds and then get back to the fort.
Yep.
You
This
have
is gonna
no
be a
confidence.
long journey.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
this
was
is
about to
like
say,
weeks.
This is,
Yeah, this is weeks, if not months.
I believe you said that the Elven scouts were gonna take weeks to get to the
Yes.
capital and get back,
Mhm.
and they were doing a straight shot.
Yeah, this is going to be.
It's gonna be a
long.
long travel.
We gonna be level like 8 by the time we get back.
Well, I mean, we need to get there like now because
Yeah,
if the infection even is like about to start, they're pretty much fucked. Because let's think about it. Anima Mea happened at least like probably a week, 2 weeks ago, right?
Here, I'll be right
It's
back.
been
I
about
use
2
the
weeks.
restroom.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we can talk.
That's actually a solid point. So, the elves don't go through the bog, which means that those elven scouts would not be taking the most direct path to get back to the capital.
No, they would be taking. But they're probably faster than us through the woods.
Oh yeah, they're elven scouts. They're incredibly fast.
Really fast. Yeah.
So if we go through the
So yeah, I mean,
bog-
like it'd be as if they went through the bog and had no trouble or anything. It'd be a week and a half, 2 weeks,
Also,
probably.
yeah, they're all super stealthy, as
Yeah.
opposed to Rory.
Rory, Formic, and even
Look,
Lucy.
I'm just
Yeah,
really bad at
Lucy.
rolling.
Lucy has her moments of stealth, and then also she's
Keep in
young
mind,
and
Lucy
bad.
almost killed herself in trying to stealth.
Also, I have
yeah, but she did
stealth
very
rolls.
well stealthing in the sewers. So
What'd you say, Tim?
Formic and I both have disadvantage on stealth rolls.
yeah.
And you guys
Oh.
are not. When you're adventuring, you're gonna need to have that on. It's not like it's
Yeah.
safe enough that we can say, yeah, no, we don't need to
No,
have that.
no. There's no way we can,
You can't
with
risk
good
it.
conscience, say don't wear heavy armor. You know.
Wear all the armor you can get.
Yeah.
Currently, if we go through the bog, this is way faster.
Way more dangerous though.
Oliver is heavily opposed to going through the bog.
Sarah
So-
doesn't know anything about it, so like in his he's like,
So-
you can't. I
so-
don't know how bad it can be. But
Imagine being raised on like the outskirts of the Bermuda Triangle and
So,
hearing
like-
all of the legends and everything, and then suddenly it's like, oh yeah, we're going through the Bermuda Triangle. Fuck no.
So like if we went through here, it'd be like a week and a half, right? Like if we did boom this, right?
oh, there is another thing we have to factor: resources,
like-
straight resources.
No, we don't need to worry about the resources. We got Tim.
Oh yeah, right. We got food.
In the bog though, where no living thing goes,
That
We
we
still
would have to
find
worry
food.
about resources.
We still find food. I'm a because of my trait.
Well, I mean, there can be special
there
terrain
has-
rules, right? Yeah.
the Outlander feature only works provided the land offers berries, small game, water, and so forth.
Yeah.
There
So
have
the,
to be
the
resources
bog
in
could
the
just
area
be
for you to
like
get
a
resources.
wasteland where nothing is except like evil.
And if
Creature
there's a lot of evil magic going on, the bog very well might not work with Wanderer. They may not
Yeah.
have the resources
Oh,
to support it.
I think you're right. I think we go for the round trip, and if we can probably find multiple outposts along the way as we get more
If Amara
information.
meets us on the other side, we can instruct her on what we need. If she meets us on the other side and maybe even has what we need, then we don't need to go in. Otherwise, we can take a
Yeah, but
more
that seems
armed
like a
expedition.
huge risk of losing a character, right?
So
Here's
Like,
Oliver's thinking.
telling her like, hey, go find this along with what you're doing. That seems like a huge risk or a huge like time delay on her part.
we can just send her in as a scout to see if it's
Yeah.
and then when she says it's okay, we
Here's the
go
thing.
back.
If she goes
No.
in as a scout, like unless she's going all the way through, we're not going to meet up with her on this journey. We'd have to.
No,
that would be a
that's fine,
huge.
that's
Well,
fine.
no.
detour to get
Like,
back.
go in as a scout, find a safe route to where we need to get to.
No, that's fine.
Like-
As long as she finds a route from point A to point B, that we have a route from point A to point B. We have an entry and then we have an exit.
But yeah.
So that's all that actually is important. Anything else inside does not matter because we probably have to go in. There's no avoiding it. We probably have to go in. So just sending her in to go. If we can just get in and get out, that's all we need to know.
If she can get in, do whatever she needs to do, you know, because she's her own character, she needs to do whatever.
Which it is also worth factoring in. Something is attracting Amara, and chances are that something is bad. So whatever she needs to do could very well be die.
Could be a
Yeah, that's also true.
Could be a hack,
That-
like you were
here's
saying.
here's
Since
the
hacks
thing.
have trickery and everything.
Here's the thing.
That's a
if-
far reach for Hag's influence.
It is a hag coven because this is an entire bog being consumed by evil magic. This is
Yeah,
not a
but even-
singular hag.
Yeah, but even then, like a Hag coven wouldn't reach outside of their grounds. Like if we're saying this is
It
the
couldn't
grounds and
be
it's reaching all the way
wild.
across the continent essentially to get to her when she first showed up, that seems a bit ridiculous. But
and
what do I know? I'm only a magic user.
in my opinion, I think we go that path, and I guarantee you, 100% guarantee you, on our stops there is information on the bog that we need, and that said information will help us later. I think the bog probably will be last on the
I
like.
mean,
I
we
think
can.
I think
start the
round
bog.
trip. I think round trip back at base when we're all good, then into bog when we have the information going from here to here. The main
So
objective.
you're
is-
suggesting leave Amara behind for this first journey and then pick her up from
No, we're
pick her
not
up when
picking
we
her
get
up.
back to base?
She's wanting to stay. Remember, she wants to be there.
Well, yeah, she wants to be there. But if you're saying we do a full round trip, then we go to the bog.
Yeah, we do a full round trip. If
I
she's
mean-
here, she's here. If she wants to come with us, she can come with us.
I
We go
mean,
back, but regardless, we are
Here's
going
the
back.
thing. You could strike a deal with her that like let us get this like month-long journey hopefully done, right? Because she also has a role of like keeping an eye on citizens while I'm gone.
Oh,
Making-
right. She's your second in command. We can't
Yeah.
like we can't
Making
just
sure
lose her.
everybody's happy, make sure if there's any problems it comes to her and goes up. Like she's the direct connection from Haster to the citizens when I'm gone.
We probably need to go in there.
Right. She
regardless.
does actually function in
Yeah,
the
so
settlement. Okay.
So what we
So-
need her to do is stay here. We do our
What about this? What about this? All right. So we still do the round trip, right? We stop right. This is going to be our crossroad right here, right? If and we probably will. If when we get survivors from here, we can send them to get these things and trust them to go back here.
You're gonna trust
The
citizens?
Crimson
No.
Forest is its own thing, right, Alex?
Yes, the Crimson Forest
That's
is
its own like
Mhm.
North Elves don't really work well with South Elves. Is that what is that what I remember?
The high elves and wood elves, they kind of have like a dual, like they kind of rule their own lands, but they also have like,
a mutual understanding.
yeah, like
They respect each other's boundaries and
they trade
don't generally
information,
go
'cause
into
they
each
see
other's
other as
area.
Elves, like they, they're elves.
I mean, you're the
So
Oliver's
if we
the-
send a bunch of wood elves, if we send a collection of wood elves to go start harvesting resources from the high elf area, that
Yeah,
might cause problems.
So like the thing is also like citizens, right? Like they're not gonna survive.
Well, no, I mean, I'm
What you've
assuming
done,
that
you created a wood elf zombie horde in the middle of the high elf
Yeah.
land.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that some of those, some of those guards will be alive. I'm assuming they have a good chance of being alive.
Okay, so like that's plan A, but the actual plan is plan B, where we just make the month and a half long trip. I'm giving us like an extra 2 weeks just in case something happens, right?
I mean, honestly,
Because, like,
I like stopping
it's like-
here.
It's like
forking the
half a
road.
month there, like shot through, so it's like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, like 4 weeks, 5, 6.
My,
so
my,
like
my
2
original
months.
plan was bam, bam, bam.
No, we're not going through the bog. Go fuck yourself. We don't have the supplies or like
Yeah, but
The
like
knowledge.
I mean,
The
I
knowledge.
don't
We
even
don't
I
have
don't,
anywhere near enough intel to be going through
I,
the bog.
I don't. Yeah, exactly. So this to here, we'll get our information here. If
hopefully.
hopefully we will probably get it. Here.
Or the information we're gonna get is don't fucking go in there.
If it's don't go in there and we come in,
Actually, Alex, how do the high elves feel about me? My
They see you as a unfortunate case of like, oh shit, this species is endangered.
Okay, so the high elves, they're okay. They're cool with the rabbit folk.
they probably feel
Okay,
sympathy.
It was a
Ish,
very strong
They're a little
word.
bit more xenophobic than the wood elves. They wouldn't allow you in like important areas. They probably expect you to be.
I mean,
like-
to be fair, also this party has a half breed and a freak of nature. So
Oh no, I was more concerned about if we make it to the elf capital, we may not need to send elves to go gather supplies.
you're gonna risk more of your family?
You know, a good portion of us were in the Burrow Brigade. Okay.
I will say that I think sending people here to save time and then we can investigate the bog might be a
It's
good choice.
insanely dangerous.
There's a possibility of us dying, and there's a higher possibility of losing them. So I just say we make the round trip.
But the thing is that we got to get here fast. That's it. That's all. That's the only thing we need to do. We need to get here super fast.
Yeah, I mean, well, like no matter what, it's gonna be a week and a half to 2 weeks. If we're slow, like, if we move slower in the bog because it's dangerous, then the shortcut's not worth it, right?
That our time is different in the bog and some weird whack
Yeah.
shit.
It could just be Fae, and like a day there is like 6 days outside or some shit.
Yeah.
You know,
But
I think
well,
going around the bog.
yeah, I think I've decided to go around, but I just don't know about this fork here.
We'll see what we get, and we'll
make
adjust
do.
that fork. But
Yeah,
I think
that is
Amara
a question for a
stays.
month down the line.
Yeah, I think Amara stays and like takes care of the citizens, like she's trained to do. Tim's
Amara-
model is freaking the fuck out.
I don't like it.
Sorry.
So Amara's
Hand
staying
in the face.
in at the fort.
Yes, to like do the job that she's been doing, and then we get back. When we get back, we then pick Amara up and go to the bog. Even though I'll have like some
This
downtime.
can be used time to collect blood from the citizens.
Yes,
So
Correct.
so she'll have a healthy supply by then. Then we can send her over there, full up on blood. She's got everything she needs.
Small caveat.
Yeah.
Formic is the medical professional who would be able to run that blood getting scheme. If we do this, you need to fill Merrill in.
she is a liability.
We can probably tell
She's the
Hestera.
healthcare professional. She would know that she would be able to spot the tomfoolery.
You know what?
And she's the only medical professional that would still be here when Formic is trapezing across the forest.
Okay. I don't think she would mind.
Just ask her to get blood samples.
I'm not assuming how she's gonna react. I'm just making it clear. If you guys are trying to run the blood scheme while we're gone, Meryl has to do it.
Oh, do you want to know what I can ask her to do? Could you take some samples of each of the members of the fort so that way we can see who's been infected and who hasn't?
That doesn't fall through because as soon as you do that, someone will be infected, and like the infection shows very fast.
Well, no.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
can catch it early.
I mean, honestly, I think just filling her in on the plan.
I think we should just fill her in. Like, I think she'll be totally okay with it.
I don't know about totally okay because there's some moral conundrums going on with that shit.
We don't know what her moral.
Yeah.
Well,
We don't
okay,
know her
she's a
mind.
doctor.
I mean, the very first conversation, because wait, Meryl was the one that I talked to, right?
no,
in
that's
the
what
city?
Tim talked
No,
to.
you talked to
Yeah.
Cleo.
I talked to Cleo, right.
So here's
I'm
the
gonna
thing,
bring up
right?
the fact that we just casually talked
if
about.
you are
Jennifer
in the
Lopez.
medical field,
Yeah,
you're obligated to save people, right? And I know that asking for blood is like kind of a cost, but in the long run, I think it could save more lives than it does hurt anyone. I think she understands that.
Yeah, I mean,
She's
if-
the one asking for vampire blood.
She is, yeah, like she is the one asking for vampire blood. And like I said, if we bring up that point and say that if we tell people up north that there is a stable supply of blood here, and she can get a stable supply of Nightwalker blood or whatever, that might work in her favor. So we can probably stock up blood now instead of later. You know?
and also a little hush money never hurt.
Yeah, it's that kind of thing.
I can supply you with some good booze.
Well,
So
no,
I think we can
like I have like, well, not a lot of gold for an adventurer, but a lot of gold for a normal human being.
Gold doesn't even
Michael.
matter anymore. Gold
Gold
does not
matters.
matter.
No, gold matters because you still like there's still an economy that is running around for like supplies and stuff.
Yeah,
Is
you know
there?
what that is? It's other supplies. We're
Yeah,
at that
it's,
point where we
It's
barter.
a barter system instead of
Yeah, the
a-
barter.
Yeah,
The gold doesn't
We
matter.
have yet to reestablish the value of currency, my guy.
True.
That is
Currency
further
does
down
not
the
matter.
line.
Michael, I'm the richest one here. I have 19 gold.
I'm telling you, the fact
That's
we have
not
people.
true. I have
The-
so
you
much
are
more gold
not
than you.
Michael,
It-
it doesn't
no,
matter how rich
Tim's
you
the
are in
richest
gold. I
one
have
here
the
because of
most
how much
weapons.
metal he has on.
Yeah, as I say, honestly.
I'm telling you, we have people here. If there are vampires up north, we have so much over them that we can bribe them.
Yeah,
They
but,
either
like,
starve to death or whatever. But like, I'm just saying that we have something really good. They don't. And eventually, when we can get sulfur and can get gunpowder, we have that over people. And so we can start using that for food. We can even start administering the medicine as a bargaining chip.
So what I
Like low key evil.
so
but
I think
it
we're
makes
I think
sense.
we're pretty much in agreement at this point. Our first trip is about what a month,
we're
2
going
months,
2
we're
months,
going-
a
wrapping
month and a
around
half,
the elf lands,
2 months, yeah.
And then
avoiding the bog, and leaving
Yes.
Amara here.
we
Yes.
stop here, like right here at this midpoint.
What would stopping there do?
Well, no, like I said, we need to see if Amara's here, right? It's just to get
No,
information.
we're
not,
leaving
we're
her
not
at the
taking
fort,
Amara
right?
with us.
Oh no, like we're leaving her here, then we're going around.
Yes, we're
No.
going around, and then we're going to go through the bog with her.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
She is staying at the fort for this first trip.
Yeah, because she's more valuable here, making sure people are happy, doing my job, than, because while we're gone, we don't want, like, a month into our adventure being like, it's been a month and the adventurers aren't back, and they start causing problems, right? We need somebody.
We don't want anarchy.
Yeah, we want somebody here to help appease people, and she's good at that.
How do we know that she's not just gonna ditch them? That's a very Amara thing to do.
Because we have what she wants over her head, right?
She wants to deal with the stuff in the bog. If we
Bog.
promise that we will help her deal
with the stuff in the bog. That's a big chip.
Because even she admitted, whatever's calling her may not be friendly.
Really? Yeah.
All right, yeah. I thought we were gonna drop
She
her
wants
off.
peace of mind and she wants food. We
So
can provide both of those things.
So around about here, if by this point, like we go around here back, when we should probably try to get information when we get here.
Yeah, I mean, of course, but we need to be expedient, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I think we're ready to go back. I think we had the plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, one more thing. I want rope.
I have
how
hempen
much?
rope.
Oh, you do? Okay. Never
Yep.
mind. We're good.
Yeah, I have
I have 50 feet.
why
What
does
do
it
we
say I only
have
have
that I can
10? It
use for
should be
brewing?
50. I don't think I used 40
If you're
rope.
trying to convince Amara to stay, I would say make a persuasion.
I will make that persuasion check.
I will guidance. Wait, can I do guidance and assistance?
Can I make...
No, so
Actually,
it's one or
you-
the
it
other.
would
But
be-
I was gonna do my inspiration anyway.
Oh, I'm just gonna use guidance here then. Okay.
Yeah, so I get a D4 and advantage.
All right, make that check.
18.
18 plus. It's 19 total.
All right. So yeah, after some protest, then we can kind of act out the scene a bit. It's like,
Yeah. I think Lucy comes up to her, probably still hair down, starting to braid it over her shoulder and stuff, and I would say Amara's probably getting ready for the trip. She left and is getting ready while we were
yeah,
planning.
she doesn't have a lot. She has her traveling bag on, and she's kind of walking through the courtyards when you
Yeah.
spot her.
Say Sarah's kind of make sure you tell her that if she gives us a month to collect the blood in time, she'll have a lot to go in. That kind of soften up the deal.
So Lucy just kind of steps in front of her and waves and beckons her over and everything and goes, unfortunately, plans have changed, but not the deal. So the trip we are taking is going to take too long for morale to stay high. We are still planning on getting you food, and we are still planning on getting you enough food to get through the bog and where you need to go. We just need you to stay here until we come back the first time. We're going to spend a little bit of downtime when we get here, and then you will be stocked up and ready to go with our help to go through the bog. But right now you are too valuable in the leadership role, unfortunately, that me and you have taken up. We need you to keep people happy. Us being gone for a month may cause some problems, and you being able to guide is useful.
I understand that, but you should know. I'm assuming that Well, I am. I wouldn't think the others would keep it secret.
No, unfortunately, I'm also very astute in reading one's such things, so
I don't sleep. I'm not supposed to sleep.
and I'm
Lately, I have been, and I've been having dreams. Not just dreams, not just these visions of going over there, but of the past.
very much the same. Old wars have plagued me between people I am loosely related to. I understand your troubles, but if you could please humor us while we're gone and keep people safe, we will more than willing return it with a safer trip. Wouldn't want to lose you in that place by yourself.
So you're saying you'll go into the bog with me then?
That is the plan.
If that's the case, I will agree to such a plan. But no, I may be a little bit more. How do I say? Won't be as amused as I am now, especially
Yes, but
ironically, with the amount of sleep I'm getting.
that's quite all right. But we also have a plan of getting you a stable amount of food while you're here, while we're gone.
I can see that then. Well, I guess all I can say is make haste. I will be
Of course.
honest, I don't know how long my sanity will last with this, but I trust your all's judgment on this.
Of course. We're looking at about a month to a month and a half trip. I know morale can lower among these citizens when such adventurers are gone, so appease them, if you will.
I will do as such, but I will say there is Hester here, but again, I understand.
Hester is a very busy man. And nothing quite like a woman's touch to organization.
Woman's touch, more of a person's touch, I will say, but I get your meaning.
And she nods and like ends the conversation, understanding that a deal has been struck.
And she kind of speaks up like, I will say, be careful if you all get close to there. Something is definitely very alluring about that place. I cannot put my finger on it. So they say it's evil, but for some reason I think it may be a bit different from what they think.
Morally ambiguous, much like most of us.
Exactly.
I understand.
Well, I'll bid you good trip.
Of course. And Lucy kind of trots off to find everybody else.
All right.
What are we
Yeah,
rolling for the horses?
So I thought we were done with the organization aspect of things, and then I remembered that horses were a thing. Which
Do we
means
have
theoretically-
horses?
Who knows? It's a military fort. I would think they would have horses somewhere.
I put
Did horses survive?
you could roll for it,
Well, we
like-
saw the one along the side of the road that I don't think we. I'm pretty sure
killed it.
it
I
just
blew
died.
up.
Yeah, blew it up. Yeah, it died.
Okay, so we don't know whether horses can be zombied yet.
Well, they
No,
were eating on
What
it.
am I
and-
rolling for horses?
Well, I will say Michael did see the veins start to form, so
Yeah, I was gonna say Blackacre was spitting out of it, and veins were forming. So the reality, the possibility is non-zero.
Okay, question. Have you
Okay,
ever been
but still-
kicked in the chest by a horse?
No.
Neither have I, and I don't want to.
Yeah, because most of the people who have are not telling people about it.
It's like, oh, you hear about those people
Not
that were
great.
stepped on by an elephant? Yeah.
All right. I will
It's
say-
not great,
here's-
but I
guess
like.
for horses, make me. I'm trying to think of something reasonable.
Like luck. Luck would be an applicable stat, but we don't have a luck stat.
Can I cut off my own foot and do a lucky roll?
I guess maybe a D20 roll just to see like if you're looking up to get horses. Then I'll
Yeah, high, low.
afterwards.
I. That's a 9. Low.
And the answer is 9.
It's probably a horse.
One
It's
horse.
It's a farm. It's just a farm horse.
Can you make me a D2 check?
Also, I don't think horse.
That's a 1.
Oh,
I don't think one horse can. Yeah, it's a farm horse.
It's
It's not great.
it's you kind of walk upon a horse. Like you're surprised that there's not a lot of horses here. It's just like this is a rather big.
They got turned into food.
Yeah, like a rather big
It's very
population
possible that,
army.
like, while the food was scarce, they ate the horses. That is something that armies did.
Yep.
But you see one man with his horse, and he seems rather fond of it.
Oh, sorry, buddy. The horses aren't.
Ice knife.
Okay, not all 5 of us are not fitting on a horse is the thing.
Not all 5 of us aren't fitting on a horse with a carriage. Like,
That's true.
Well, I
if
mean,
we had like
multiple
3 horses, we could do it.
And
Yeah, I
that
mean,
would
look,
probably be
paladin,
the only
you
way that
need
we could
one.
really.
I think we're walking.
I was gonna say,
yeah,
not gonna-
I'm
not
okay with
gonna
this.
lie, I rolled that zombie check for the horse you all found that was getting eaten. If you rolled like a 0 on zombie check, you would have been able to have like another horse there. So
Well, except I blew it up.
yeah, so all right. So y'all are heading out onto your journey.
I think so, and we're at an hour and a half.
Yeah,
Oliver is gonna stop by and just inform Free Bloom of the situation and just
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you're in charge now. Good
Meryl's
luck for the next month.
also informed, hopefully, about the situation. To
The
collect-
deal.
That I feel like we need to RP.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, that we
Yeah.
need to RP when
The
we come back
conversation
from
with
break.
Meryl needs to be an actual
I was
conversation.
gonna say, like-
Oliver and Free Bloom can be shoved off to the side. That's literally
All
just
right,
Oliver
Corvic, this is
getting
your
over
job
it.
because
I would just say
I'm
that,
not.
like Free Bloom, like you from the personality you kind of see from her, like it's very opposite from a soldier. It's very bubbly, I will say. She's very it's almost like very positive, almost like a optimistic airhead in a sense.
Okay,
Perfect.
Frank, why did you say my name?
Frank,
Frank.
I think
Sorry,
we're off the break.
did
No,
Frank
no,
die?
I went to go get something.
Yeah.
I sent you just because you and Meryl were the closest, technically. You go over
Right.
there and do it. I'm just
Oh,
gonna chill out.
Let's
Did
put that
tell
off
her
until
about it?
after break.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab some to eat.
Right.
So I'm going to stop my
Oh,
recording.
Three, two, one, clap.
All right, we are back. We are heading into you all are embarking on your journey around the western part of Vulpes.
Can I just make one note? Oh, that has nothing to do with the D&D game. It's
Sure.
so upsetting that Tim's character doesn't raise their arms to clap.
Well, Michael, it's just I don't want to spend $800 buying a arm tracker device.
Crackers.
Oh God,
Clapping
it's
those
$800. What the fuck?
Nah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
one you need for this program that's a cheap one's like I think it's like $120.
For our listeners, our one of our boys is currently VTubing as a big titty anime girl.
The
Eight-
anime waifu.
Hey, it's
It makes
fun
him
to
roll
mess around
better.
sometimes.
It's okay.
It
Allegedly.
does.
Imbued with a
Allegedly.
mysterious power, this avatar of a Japanese cartoon makes him strong.
Here,
Oh,
let me make
God.
this better for the audience. Let me just go ahead and put this here and. Oh shit! I broke it almost. There we go. I'm trying to pop my bottle cap off my beer.
Oh my God, I'm about to see a battle between titans. My two cats are like not happy with each other right now.
Those are some
Oh,
big boys to be fighting.
Yeah.
All right.
Hang on, the name is Master Chief and what?
Maximus Cacus.
Master
Wait.
Chief is. This is
Maximus
Maximus
Cacus.
Chief's the one who takes out possums on a daily, so.
Just collapse.
You know,
So
you
is
should,
that why you named him Master Chief?
No, I just like video games, so.
No,
Wait, is that a Starbucks cold brew coffee I see in your hand? Not sponsored?
It's a frappuccino. Oh god, I wish we were sponsored. You know,
Oh,
Hey, dude, Starbucks, sponsor us. I'll drink your coffee every day.
I would literally quit UPS if we were like able to make my like.
Sponsored like this.
Anyway,
finally-
back to the game.
Alright,
Yep.
So, sorry. So where you all are heading off into your journey, you kind of get a bid farewell from not all the citizens, but a group of citizens. You see Amara, Hester, and Meryl get
Hey,
waving
where's
off
that
goodbye.
dumb kid we raised?
Huh?
Where's that kid we raised?
Call him a
Basically.
dumb kid.
Didn't raise him.
He's with
Remember, we
Amara
blamed
actually.
him
By
for
his
that.
The
side.
dumb kid
By
that
her
got
side.
my father killed.
That's your father. Okay.
What is he like waving goodbye?
Now you
with
can
me?
raise him as your son.
Wait a minute. Oh god, this.
What is the nature of
drinking beer.
of his hand waving at us? Is it excited? Is it like
He
So you seen
seems
him?
happy, but also a little somber. Like he wish you would all stay.
peace out, kid?
Just like your dad, I'm leaving you forever.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're just getting some milk.
I thought you were gonna say like just like his mom, but
I mean,
Just like his mom. That's rude.
but
Mind you, his mom was crushing death.
listen, I'm an animal, but not a heathen, all right?
By the way,
Ah.
out of topic here. I look dumb as hell when I'm drinking my beer.
why do you look like drinking?
Like, yeah.
Yeah, the neck of the
Fucking-
bottle just goes.
Actually,
All
I
right.
pick it up and just go. All of a sudden, my head just turns up, and it's like,
It's like a it's like a goldfish. I'm sorry, but so y'all are embarking on your journey out into the wilderness. I guess someone. Let me get my encounter sheet. Can someone make me a D20 roll?
Frank,
what
that's
do you
all
do
you-
it? Oh, it's Frank. Frank said
Oh
he needed
yeah,
to roll.
right. I
Yeah,
wanted
Frank
to-
said he wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Here he goes.
Wait, did I seriously forget what the roll command was?
/R.
Oh my god. Wow.
Roll us this your D20.
What do you roll? Let's see.
Well,
here.
Oh fuck. Actually, it
Above
was
10.
a D10. I'm
No.
sorry.
We'll cut that roll in half. What do you get?
Cut the roll in half.
6.
So, can someone roll me a? Yeah, can someone make me a D20 roll?
Okay, Frank, roll it D20 again.
Do it again.
Wait,
Hit
did
it
I-
up, Sarai.
Oh my god, I'm actually so. I actually small brain.
He got a 17.
Small brain?
So,
Yeah.
oh god, this is bad. As y'all are walking into the road,
Jerry.
When
it's,
the GM says, "Oh, this is bad," it's bad.
Oh,
Let's
Jerry,
go.
what the hell did you do?
he
So-
got us murked again.
This is why we don't let you roll things.
so as you all are rolling into the road, it's about to storm. You start to feel like the rain start to sprinkle. Lucy, you're starting to really get that sensation of like that ozone, that lightning. It's actually kind
Yo,
of
this-
rejuvenating.
There's
Yeah,
lots
Lucy's
of-
vibing.
Wait, this makes it easier for us to travel around.
What?
What?
Yeah. The more noise is happening, the harder it is to hear us.
Yeah, not wrong. It just makes it very hard to actually travel.
Yeah, it just makes it physically harder to travel.
So as you travel up on the roads, you start to see figures. You see, at first it's like they're kind of running around. It seems like they're doing something. It's a little hard to see unless someone wants to make a perception check, of course. But
Well, we're all gonna hit that perception check, and
Yeah.
I'm still gonna cast. I guys bust. Oh,
I mean, there's no reason not to cast guidance unless you do have to understand that it causes you to like make signs and say a spell. So like,
But that's it.
Yeah.
I'll roll my 0 perception. one.
Oh my god.
I'll roll my perception.
You know, we just roll in perception.
roll
Fuck it.
perception.
Actually, wait. That's with
Roll
advantage,
perception.
right? You
No,
Yeah, I
he's
already had advantage.
to,
So you're-
tomorrow to say.
Yeah, I got a one.
Has a 24.
I got a 22.
So,
Hey, the VTuber didn't work.
yeah, I was about to say.
Turn
I
it
guess
off.
My recording is cursed.
It's literally whenever Alex starts the recording session again.
So,
Yeah.
Lucy, Rory. So,
I have a 1. Yeah.
Lucy, you're just vibing. You're enjoying the environment. You're like, I feel fucking
Awesome.
great.
yeah.
Rory, you haven't really buried your dad. You're looking for a place to bury him. Kind of like just.
That's great. He's staying with us for a little bit longer, boys.
So, but
You didn't give us time, Alex. You didn't give us time to bury my dad, so he's
Well,
joined with us.
I mean, we were gonna. Yeah.
You also gave us a very busy week.
I offered to do it during that week.
It's okay. It's okay.
it's okay.
If anything, we can just use him as a corpse.
So,
Don't worry, maybe we'll find someone who knows resurrection.
maybe.
That would be wild.
Listen, I'll keep casting Gentle Repose until I get revived.
And worry also. You're a little bit worried about like that thing inside of you, which is not great. Not a great feeling. But Sarah, Oliver, and Formic, you immediately look ahead and you notice it's a struggle. There's fighting. You can hear bits of battle happening, and whoever it is, they're losing. You can hear the wails of the dead, but they seem a little bit more animalistic.
Yo, I'm hauling ass.
Yeah, no. Oliver has his rapier and a dagger out, and
By
charging
the way,
directly towards
we
the
have
fight.
auto loading on this gun, so I have infinite ammo.
Of course.
How much ammo do you have? Like,
I have 10 bullets, just in case for a day I'm gonna swap out my artificial reasons.
okay. So, as you're going ahead, you see that as you are getting ready for battle, charging up on them, you see the last figure fall. You see 4 of them standing up above him, and you see them ripping it apart.
Are these guys new? Like, are they new? I'll call them new types, or are they
New
common?
types.
Are they mutations?
Yeah.
didn't know
Are
we
they,
were
are they
mutations.
mutations, or are they?
How
are
many
they,
tall boys we got?
Yeah, how many tall bruises, crushers?
What are
Do
the
we have
corrupt-
any?
What are the
do we have any
corruption
rec-
cards?
You
How
feel
about
a projectile
Horkers?
hit you, and you're like stunned, but
Any Horkers?
Yeah, you're stuck in place until one of your teammates.
Stalkers, perhaps?
Yo, I'm gonna be terrified when Alex comes up with the D&D equivalent of like the ranged enemy type that we have yet to encounter.
Bro, what about having a retcher?
An exploder. An
We
exploder
already
is.
had them. We already had exploders.
Oh yeah,
Guys,
you're
wait, there is a hag.
Yeah, I was gonna say technically we are going after a hag eventually.
And there
So.
are also already ogres. So
Oh no! Oh my god! Until we fight like the brute or something, that's just immune to bullets.
Breaker.
so
Yeah.
Anyway, enough
Anyway.
back for blood. Back for
hearing the
blood.
hearing the bending and snapping of bone, the tearing of flesh, you walk upon green figures, one gray that's on the ground. As you,
green,
mm-hmm,
Are
like
these gerblins?
green skin, or like clad in green.
green skin.
Like gerblins.
Sadly, I believe these be the lads. These be the DACA lads.
How can I say
Doc-
you,
Doc?
Oliver?
Oh,
you
okay,
recognize
got it.
what
Jay-Z,
you are
got it.
immediately. But you
I
recognize
believe it.
these
DACA type zombies.
as orcs.
Oh,
Like
come on,
normal
we're-
orcs or
we're-
like
wait.
infected orcs?
Oh, they're infected. You see them just preying upon
Oh
one of their
god,
own.
we're
Okay,
oh, god,
question.
we're screwed.
Not that, it's,
Question.
not that it particularly affected their behavior, to be quite frank, but
Now that we've moved up on them, how far away would you say we are now that we see them?
Oliver went rushing, he said.
I mean,
Okay.
we're all
Yeah.
rushing.
Sarah and Oliver were like
I would be
charged.
staying behind them, but
Sarah and Oliver are probably the fast. Well, actually, yeah, they're definitely the fastest people.
Oh, by far.
But yeah, As you are running up onto them, all of them hear you and look up at you.
Well, shit. All right.
The flesh and blood and bone falling from their jaws as they get ready to strike.
So it's raining right now, right?
It is raining,
And it's storming. So guns are all clear. This is perfect.
and let me take you all to some generic battle map.
Right.
Actually, with the camera.
All right.
So I guess we're coming in from like here instead.
Yeah, you see it like coming up onto the road itself.
Tim,
Having fun.
Tim, what are you doing?
He whipped,
What
he
did
said
I
he
miss?
He said he whipped us over to the over the next match, so I went. I put movement range up to max and went.
Whip.
I love the 24.5 frames you get.
That's because I have 24.5 frames on this
Yeah, I
camera.
know.
Yeah.
All right.
You got a Nintendo Switch power in that thing?
How that's just this camera.
Dude, that's funny. If you're in the wild zone and shield, you get like 13.
Exactly.
All right. Let me put some figures onto the field real quick.
I mean, you got plenty of dead ones here you could use. Unless you
Oh,
got
these
model
guys are
form.
still here. That's
You
interesting.
know, I
Uh-huh.
need to.
Yep.
Let's see. I
You
wonder
might
if-
want to
you
clear
might
the map
come
up.
out.
No,
You
it's
might
And
wanna
Sarah and
put
I
us
need
somewhere
Sarah and
else.
Oliver need to be up front. They need to be
Yeah.
like back further.
I'm like back here ish.
I'm probably next to our dwarf to an extent.
Yeah.
I'm
I
just-
like that our characters are now. After
Oh my
playing
God,
back
he's
from,
huge.
That's
Oh
a
my-
ginormous token. You can shrink it, but
Yeah.
after
That-
playing Back for Blood and going back to this I feel so much cooler for some reason.
Yeah, once you're used to killing zombies.
Yeah.
I'm always used to killing zombies.
All right. Let me.
Oh, they're right there, huh?
Yeah, I'm-
no, yeah,
I'm-
we ran up on them.
I mean, well, we ran up on. Oh God, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Some of us ran up on.
Well, they're like all around. Give me a second. I need to make sure I have one in the middle right there. Yeah, you see one who's basically. He has no stomach. He is
Oh,
basically.
sick. Nurgle, my guy.
There it is.
Nurgle got all the
shit.
stomach. What are you on about?
A lot of them. Oh my
Nurgle.
God.
What happened to you? You lost weight.
So, I guess, yeah, everyone roll initiative now.
Sick.
Fuck, they're like,
So,
oh wait,
what race is the grayskin?
Orc.
Oh, it's just a different variety of orc.
oh wait, I didn't. say that.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah,
now
it's
I
okay.
looked at Colin's roll for a minute.
Yeah.
Can we get a turn tracker out here?
Yeah, can we get that turn tracker, my dude?
Got it. Let me clear it.
That way, when we roll initiative,
No,
it can
No,
actually,
dog.
like-
Oh,
Nope.
oh, there I
Oh,
went.
Well, there we go.
He could
It's
just
okay,
add
it's
you.
okay, it's
He
okay.
could just add you, and you can edit it. Yeah.
Oh wait, I forgot to select my token. Fuck.
Sick 8, my guy.
Yeah, so I'll
Yes,
roll so I can get up there again.
we love the sorcerer going.
Well, no. I got an 11, so.
I'm
So I
going
got mine,
last,
mine.
buddy.
I'm putting mine in.
All
True,
right,
you
now-
did roll
now-
a 3.
I don't think I have like rolled above a 10 on the die since I got this jacked initiative score.
This is like.
In fact, I don't think
Funny.
I've rolled above a 5 on the die.
Here's the funny thing though. This is the lowest I've ever rolled for initiative.
This is the highest I've ever rolled.
Hey,
for
but it's
Division
good.
12.
It's good having the cleric go last.
Yeah, but usually
nice.
I'm ending up first.
All right, I need to add.
Well, cleric first allows you to buff, so like either first or last. It's like
First or last.
ideal. Yeah, because then you can buff
Never
first.
mid.
turn.
Never
You're
made.
either first or you're last.
Yeah,
Right
because
where I need to be.
because buffing at the beginning, like casting bless at the beginning, primo.
You know who you want to go first for a round?
Fighters,
Monk.
fighters or monks. Yeah.
Fighters or monks. If you get a monk and that fighter that trips people or a monk that stuns people, you're good.
Yep.
Battle match.
Rogues
Fire.
going first are also super useful. If our rogue could roll higher than a 5 on initiative,
Oh no, I rolled a 3 on the die.
yeah. Well, that's why I said if he could roll higher.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it is actually the disinfected orc's turn first. Funny enough.
I'm gonna take the fucking alert feat next level.
So you can't be surprised to
Have a
get
plus
another.
I'm gonna
15
take the.
initiative.
I'm gonna take mobile so I can just get the fuck out.
Wait. Why were there 6 orcs rolled when there's only 5 on the map?
I forgot to put them on a turn tracker, so I took the top ones.
Clearly, there's a purple one about.
There is a purple orc about.
That's more terrifying than anything, quite honestly.
Oh no, a purple orc.
But yeah, I will say, give me one more second. I need to add a random sound there, so they're not
Well,
attacking
while
me
he's
with.
doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and push some buttons on my keyboard to see what happens. All right, and let's see, how was that one? Oh, it's control shift. There we go. I'm battle prepared.
What?
Angry face activated.
Oh, okay. I was looking for something on another screen.
Your battle face is now
Also, I think I somehow closed roll 20 by accident and reopened that. I did.
And how prepared for battle are you exactly?
Well, my face is angry. Now it's happy. No, it's not. Now it's happy.
Can't be scared of the enemy
Alright.
if you can't see the enemy.
All right, so
Now
to
it's
start
angry.
off, Oliver,
No, no.
you are. This one in front of you is going to move up and a awkward and very disorienting movement going to do a dart haymaker at you.
Holy shit.
You've been haymaker
Okay.
by a zombie?
Does a 12
Okay.
hit?
Let me double check my AC, but I can't imagine so. It does
should.
not.
All right, and it does not. Since it doesn't connect, it will end its turn there. Oliver,
I
your turn.
do I disengage?
Hey, I'm
No.
gonna get out.
No,
I'm gonna
I
get
do
out
not.
of here. Our warriors are in
I'm
the.
going to stab with my rapier at this one, the one in between me and Sarai.
Mm-hmm.
I'm relying on the fact that our tanks are not that far behind us.
I'm relying on the
gonna-
fact that I'm
Yeah,
a ranged
but I'm
character.
last, sir.
To be honest, I did not expect them to be this close.
Yeah, Oliver's going to nimbly duck underneath the haymaker. Haymaker's a overhead, right?
Yeah.
Haymaker is a
Absolutely.
punch thrown with all of your force. That's why it's a haymaker.
Yeah.
It's a
Oliver's
punch
going
so
to
hard that you're just gonna knock yourself off balance.
nimbly duck underneath that, stab the boy next to him with a does a 24 hit.
A 24 doesn't do the hits.
So I don't get my sneak attack on this one because I still have 2 enemies within 5 feet of me. However, I still deal 12 piercing damage at this one, the one in between us.
All right. Yeah.
It is important that that one gets stabbed because I can now move here and stab the other one
Oh, you
with
two
my
attacks.
dagger. I have a bonus action attack from my dagger,
Ah, right. Okay.
offhand.
Yep. Can you make that? attack
Rogues
roll?
never get 2 attacks, which is why I have another weapon. Oh, I'm assuming a 9 does not hit, though.
Yeah, it does not hit. As you go to kind of slide, the rain is kind of like obscuring and making things slick. You don't fall, but you like it. You don't get that umph with the one slash. Though with the first one, you cut really deep into him. You felt that vertebrae and were able to rip that knife out of it. Though it wasn't able to cut all the way through.
Very nice. Oliver will be content with that turn.
All right, and with that is now the second infected's turn. He's going to move up to you, Sarai, and throw his own haymaker.
Cool.
Does a 21 hit?
Yeah, it does. Fuck, it's gonna suck.
He does 10 damage to you.
Holy shit, these guys hurt.
As he
Is it
just
time for the rule of 3?
fucking hits you right in your mouth. Just a massive blow.
Michael, you're muted.
Sorry, my dog was barking.
There we go. But yeah, as you like, your vision kind of blurs for a second as you look up at this hunkering beast. His face is half his face is like torn off. You don't know where it went. As he's just staring down at you.
Hey, fuck this dude. Who does he think he is? As I run away.
You're a bitch as you run off.
Fucking
Did you
bitch.
disengage or did you just run? That's why he got that attack of opportunity.
Alright, Rory, it is now your turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna be doing something different. I actually have a bonus action for once.
Ooh.
So I'm going to be using my bonus action to using what I felt the other night when I had the meeting with something I don't like. I'm going to be using my manifest echo ability.
Oh my
to,
god.
Yeah, that's a wall of text I
that's
didn't
a
need
wall
to
of
see.
text. Don't. All you need to know is that all of a sudden, out of nowhere in front of me, you just see kind of like a blur appear, and then another version of me appears right next to Sarai.
Ooh.
It's kind of grayscaled and monochrome, like a fuzzy TV image. Like it just kind of pops into existence next to him with the sword next to him, and it mirrors my movements as I draw my sword in the background.
All right.
And then I will be making an attack at the orc directly in front of me.
All right. The one that's really damaged. All right. Make that attack
so
roll.
I will be making a great sword attack roll. So I rolled a 22.
22 doesn't hit.
So you see the both me and the echo in front of me, like let's see, that like 5-10 feet in front of me. The echo 10 feet in front of me, just suddenly both mirror movements, and I do an attack, and the echo sword will cleave through this orc zombie.
All right.
All right. So
Give me one
I want to point
sec.
out. I want to point out, if anyone has 3D dice on, I just got fucked. I rolled a 1. It re-rolled. It rolled another 1.
Yeah. And you
Yeah.
do indeed kill it. Seeing the wound that Oliver has made, you immediately go for that gut, finishing the job that Oliver couldn't, and just completely cut this thing in half. And for extra measure, before he hits the ground, you slice down, completely segmenting his brain. And then him.
All right, he's gone.
Yep, let me put that on there. But now we are on to Sarai.
First things first, I gotta get the fuck out of here. So ignore that this is a cantrip. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself.
Is
And
that a
I am
full action? Or is it?
Huh?
It's a bonus action.
It's a bonus action.
Okay. Oh.
And
sorry,
I
it's a
am
first-
going to
second.
move. I have 35 feet of movement, so I can
He
do.
has to make a wisdom save.
Yeah, it has to make a wisdom save.
And what's the DC to a wisdom save, right quick?
It is
Oh,
whatever your spell modifier is plus
it's-
your proficiency.
So I don't have proficiency,
And
so it's plus
8.
It's 8 plus your proficiency bonus.
You just go to your spells category,
So
Frank,
10.
and it should just click spells, and it tells you your spell save DC
Yeah.
at the top.
Well, what's your intelligence modifier?
3. Or yeah,
13.
3.
13.
Yeah. So I am going to attempt to walk away from the situation.
All right, let me make that wisdom save right quick.
Please tell me if they have like a minus.
Well, no,
4
you don't have to
constraint
make
with
it yet.
zombie orcs.
It's only when it wants to make an attack against.
Yeah,
me,
I
or
mean, it's
to
gonna
make
make
an
it.
attack
It's
of
going to make an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, it's going. Yeah, so you can make it now because I'm gonna
Oh,
go.
give me 1 second. It's okay, there we go. It was like for some reason it like minimized itself. I don't know why I did that. All right.
Woo.
Yeah, it fails it. It's not able to fully break out of this weird thing as it just watches you run off.
It does not have a negative wisdom modifier.
And I'm gonna go one more. This is going to do 35, and I'm going to shoot at the one that just punched me out of sheer anger.
Yes, feed
Like-
into that anger.
There's a 21 hit
It does indeed hit.
for 8 piercing, and
And
then I'm gonna use my
unfortunately,
I'm gonna use my another bonus action, I guess. If I DC 14, I can shoot it again.
Wait, how many bonus action can you get actually?
You can't.
You can
Oh,
only do one bonus action per
bonus
turn.
Oh, I gotta do one. Okay, my
Yeah.
bad. So okay.
Unless
Your,
you're.
your sanctuary also drops.
Yeah. Because you made an attack, sanctuary is no longer in effect.
Okay.
All right.
Also, it's only for the turn. I thought.
No, it lasts for a minute.
For a minute. Yeah.
Oh, a minute.
Oh wait, did I? Oh no, I was gonna be 35 feet of movement, so I'm back here.
One more space, he's good.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, 35 movement.
Yeah, my armor gives me an extra 5.
Oh, sweet.
Artificer.
So it
They
is
have weird
now
rules.
this infected's turn. He's going to move right beside you here, Oliver.
there's a 6th infected on the screen.
Yes, there is.
They were in the same space.
And he's gonna make
They
a.
want you to delete one of them.
And this is with advantage.
We found the
since-
purple orc.
We found the purple orb.
What? Wait a second.
Yeah.
Why is he
Yeah,
check-
there's
You have
You
there's
had
another-
2 orcs in the same space.
What the fuck? Okay.
You found the purple.
That's
Yeah.
why we. That's why we said it.
Yeah.
All right. He's gonna make a attack against you, and this is with advantage since it's across. If I remember
Flanking.
correctly.
Flanking. Yep.
Oh fuck!
Well, that does not bode well.
Do you have uncanny dodge yet? Is that
No, that's at 5th level.
Man,
fuck.
He does 18 damage to you.
man, I want to point
That
out,
hurt.
Rabbit. If you hadn't moved, I could have saved you from this. You
What
moved.
do you mean if I?
You would have been within
Sentinel.
5 feet of me. You would have provoked Sentinel, and I could have
Yeah,
saved your
I
life.
had to get the
Well,
sneak
it
attack
wouldn't
on
have.
the guy.
It wouldn't have saved him, but like.
I
it
could have
would've-
Sentineled it.
So.
But it is what it is.
Oh my god. So
No, I'm clutch. I'm coming in. I got this.
this guy, this shambling being, just it's with unusual speed. You didn't expect him to move this fast. He almost like lunges at you as he just smacks you across the face.
I got this.
Crusher,
I got this.
bitter.
I will say, how hurt does Oliver look at this point?
2/3 it was that.
Yeah, as I say, a lot.
It hurt just a little bit.
Yeah. As
Let me.
you see this black ichor fall from his mouth as he's salivating.
Like, probably a broken nose at the very least, and if not a broken jaw.
I'd probably say you're missing some teeth, but Lucy, it is now your turn. After
Okay,
that-
so question: How does status effects affect the mirror image of Rory?
So if it's, let's see. Let me just go ahead and put this rulings here. Nope.
If the echo is not a creature, essentially, whatever you do to Tyrone. So like,
I'm pretty sure the echo will be, if you try to cast like blind or anything, it means that I wouldn't be able to use the echo. I wouldn't be able to see it because it's acting from what I can see.
okay, so if I don't blind you,
If you don't blind me in particular, it's fine.
Are you
okay,
doing, like, a
cool.
Flashbang? What's going on here?
yes, I'm
I
throwing
mean, it does say that the echo is you, though. So, like, that would seem to imply that if it blinds the echo, it also blinds you.
no
Maybe it
through.
blinds that separate universes you. So like it's in the middle of a battle, and they all of a sudden
So
become
let me
blinded.
just go ahead and post this again, just so,
Yeah.
Okay.
just so you can see.
It is immune to all conditions.
Okay, cool. Super cool. Sick.
I knew it was going to be one of those 2 ruling notes that I have on.
Okay,
it.
so I am going to move. Oh god, this is dangerous. Lucy, why? Okay, actually, I can do that. I think. Let me do some quick measure. Yes. Okay. So, I am going to cast the wonderful, wonderful spell, Color Spray.
Oh.
Harrison, don't give me this face. I'm throwing a flashbang.
Michael
Alright.
throwing a pipe bomb at her.
I don't think I have ever seen this spell cast.
Yeah.
Not
So,
once.
Actually, I seen it in
So-
Baldur's Gate. That's about it.
yeah. So, 15-foot cone. It hits everybody I need to in the cone because like that's the cone. That's part of the cone, and he's like obviously in the cone. Doesn't affect. You're 20 feet, so you're out of the way. I roll hit points. It happens closest to furthest creatures. And that's the pool. And how many hit points I affect equals like them being blind. So
Okay. Oh, so I have to roll. Wait.
no, I don't think you get a save.
Yeah,
right
this
off.
is not. This is like sleep. It's not a saving throw spell. It is a hit point pool
Yeah,
spell.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
Alex,
So
this, you don't get to
Michael
save,
needs to roll a
it's just-
60-10.
It's
Yeah.
just how much damage can Michael throw at you right now.
Well, it's not damage, but it's how many hit points worth I affect.
Yeah.
So I
Really good.
affect 36 hit points worth of creature. So how like if
So
this
starting with
creature
this one, subtract its hit points from 36,
6
and if there are enough hit points to affect one of these two, then that one is also affected.
affected, yes.
Yeah. So give me a second.
I just threw a giant flashbang into it.
Okay.
So
yeah, these three creatures are definitely affected.
All three of them?
Yeah.
Sweet.
there we go. So they're all
That very
blinded.
well might have just saved my life.
Those three are blinded. So basically what it looks like is Lucy like runs up, floats her gem in like a big arc and like above her, and then pushes it out, and it's just like bright blues and whites and like all the different hues of like a bright blue just like sprays out of this circle and bedazzles these creatures.
Get fucking bedazzled. Okay. Yeah.
And it lasts for a round, so everybody needs to go fucking hard.
For a round. All right.
Yeah, it lasts one round.
Don't worry. Your boy is.
Oh,
the
worry,
biggest-
my turn is coming.
Your friend is the
So
biggest.
basically,
damage
it lasts until my next turn.
Okay. So
And then bonus action. Let me first take that off.
yeah, I didn't mean to change it.
Yeah, no, you're all good. Bonus action wise, I don't think I have any. Saying 2 bonus action. Yeah, I think we're good.
All right. So blinded, but still hearing the slight sounds of battle, is this guy is going to move over his companion's corpse and make a attempt to swing at Rory. So
Yeah, it's a
Alright,
disadvantage.
You're attempting to swing at the echo.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
a
at
17
disadvantage.
hit.
Oh my god.
17. Yes, that will hit.
All right.
So, as long as you do 1 damage, the echo it poofs.
13.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
the
doesn't.
echo suddenly just poofs out of existence.
That's pretty funny, actually. Is it gone?
So when you hit the echo, you slash through, and all of a sudden it does that thing where it's like a mist suddenly getting blown away, and it just suddenly disperses into nothing.
Yeah.
Like it was never there at all.
It popped up, murdered an orc, and then got clocked in the face and fucked off back home.
All right, give me
Well,
one
it's
sec.
almost like that's a vision of the future that's gonna happen right now.
So
Let me pull up what blinded actually does, because I think it also reduces.
Wait, let me.
Well, let's pull up the blinded condition.
Blinded. Blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. So we have advantage against all attacks against these orcs.
And,
On all attacks.
it fails all ability checks,
and
which I
so-
think.
That
so
requires
his turn,
sight.
he's going to go
Requires
to what he heard last, which was unfortunately Lucy's spell.
Yeah. That's fine.
All right.
I'm way tougher than you think.
I'm not.
Cormac, it is your turn.
Is it finally my turn?
Yes.
Formic
Yep.
historically being first is now last.
Okay. Which of the two near
So this
Oliver
one,
are more hurt?
I think.
This one is more. Well,
No, I think the most. I don't think.
Wait,
I
so-
think this one is the most hurt, right here.
The ones
well,
first.
I
I,
don't
need
think
to.
I don't think either of the ones near me have been hit.
Yeah, yeah. None of these. The only one that's been hit from here is this one.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, and this one, you all have advantage on.
And
That's
this
your
one is
character
the one
save.
that's gonna have its turn before me.
actually, what
Mhm.
color did you
Which
choose?
one is-
Like, do you choose your color for color play? Like, what did you?
I think so. My, like I said, it was like blues and white.
So yeah, so the green skin is now replaced with UK colors.
All right.
Dyed him.
Yeah, I just basically threw a whole bunch of colored.
Where'd you get
I
that
threw a
one?
whole bunch of colored pocket sand at these people.
Oh God, pocket
No,
sands.
what happened was Lucy took a bunch of chalk, ground it up, and just fucking
Yeah.
dusted them with it.
Just blew it at
It's kind of
them.
funny. So you think they wouldn't use their eyes, but apparently that's very important.
Yeah.
I think eyes would not be necessary.
I mean, it's not like they're full of devil worms that are telling them where to move at all times.
Mhm.
All right. Well, which one of these is a bonus action? There it is. So for my main move, I'm going to move
All
to
right.
here, right in front of the one that's behind Oliver. And I'm going to cast yeah, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Oliver.
Solid spell, solid spell.
Thank
All
you.
right.
So he gains seven hit points back,
That's good.
Thank you.
saying, "Get back in there."
You know,
And
I had
then-
actually left.
You look like you were leaving.
Leaving the mortal world.
I did intend to, yes.
Which one did you say was going to go before you?
The one you're facing.
The one I'm
Yeah.
facing? Okay.
That's also the one you have advantage against, so it all works out.
And I can use my free action to bring out my weapon.
Yes.
Okay. Then
Yeah,
I
you
will
use an item.
take out my warhammer and bash its head in.
Oh,
For a
17.
Yo, it just occurred to me these orcs have a +8 to hit.
They do. You are 100% correct.
You hit him.
All right, 6
Ah.
bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, you give him a solid thwack.
Solid mollywhopping.
Yeah, you give him a solid wallop on his fucking kind of like that shoulder blade area, like near his neck. As you
Clavicle.
see his shoulder kind of just dislocate and his collarbone break.
Your battles with me, Greeny. Or Bluey, Whitey, whatever you are.
I don't care, Himmel.
I'm racist.
I don't see the color.
I don't see color, only dead enemies.
Glad we can finally agree on something.
Wait, what did we laugh at? Because we all said something at the same time, and I'm worried someone laughed at what I said.
We laughed at everything that was said.
They were all
All right,
good.
what did you say, Frank?
He said, I'm racist too.
So with
And
that,
that there is my turn.
all right. With that, it is now back to the top of the round.
Oh, back to big orc.
Yeah, but he has disadvantage, right?
Just can't see shit.
It's canceled out by flanking if he attacks me.
Well, he just got hit in the head, so
Ravaged by the smell of blood. The one that Hester would. Maybe not Hester. Oh, fuck. Why Hester?
Dude, that would be super dope if Hester was a player character. I mean, he's like level 8 or whatever. Like,
Yeah, he just shows up and clocks and then walks out.
yeah.
With all her
God
being
damn it,
punched in
we
the
left
face,
we left the barbarian there.
His blood splattered onto the one behind him. He finds it irresistible and is going into a manic state. You hear him yell, "Blood, blood, blood!" as he tries
Oh.
to tackle you, Oliver.
For the blood.
oh fuck.
Okay.
Don't
Not an
grapple.
advantage.
Well,
Grapple check.
Is he grappling?
He's attempting to tackle him. Yeah, I guess a grapple, but
Check.
Yeah.
So it would be his athletics or strength skill, depending if he has the
Strength.
skill of athletic against either acrobatics or athletics for Oliver.
You know,
Okay.
Oliver's about to go do a backflip.
Yep.
well, that's
Well, I have a +6 to
Wait,
athletics.
this guy's blind. He fails all ability checks. He can't grab you.
No, he fails all ability checks based on sight. That
He-
require sight. Actually, I would
Yeah,
say the
you have to
grappling
see
probably
the
does
person
require
to grab
sight.
him. Yeah.
he just
Grabbing
cannot-
requires sight,
cannot
100%.
I would say it's a little bit more mindless. He feels the blood. He smells the blood. he
And then it's definitely
That doesn't mean that
We're
he
gonna
can
mechanic
Can it
check
be
you here, Alex.
disadvantage?
Alex,
Yeah.
we're mechanic checking you. No.
Okay, I'm actually so I think I actually agree with Alex on this one that he's just going off blood and senses.
That's cool, but
Yeah,
it's
but he's
not
still
enough.
kind of throwing
disadvantage.
himself in the direction of the blood. Like,
I will give
That's
Okay,
that's
if someone-
much easier to dodge.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
Concentrate.
I'm gonna throw this.
hold on,
This is going based on
Let
even
it
like
be.
the lore, but it's like it's reckless. He's not even like really like.
You
he's
can
just
go
going
on
towards the
lore, but we
direction.
can
He
go
doesn't
on
see
rulings.
Oliver. He doesn't really sense where Oliver's at. So I would agree with the disadvantage check.
Advantage. Okay, so it's a 4.
perfect.
Yeah.
I have a plus
Because,
6.
like-
There's literally no way I can fuck this up.
Because like you could have the greatest wrestler in the world and me in like a tight spot and blindfold the greatest wrestler in the world. There's still a chance that he might grab me, but I can get out. Like I would have
Yeah.
an easier time getting
Well,
away.
I got a 15 anyway, so it doesn't
Yeah.
actually matter.
Matter.
But-
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And he's, I will say, he's prone since he fucking crit
And
failed.
dove on the ground.
Yeah, he's just like you hear this, and again with just instinct, you just kind of do like a quick defensive twirl. Kind of like you know in before when they like dodge a tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you essentially do
Oh,
that.
he throws a spin
Spin
move
move.
out. Yeah, he starts to spin moves.
As you get back
He
into
pressed
the
B and
battle,
matted.
as you see him fall into the ground.
Excellent.
Oh,
Hey, now you have like super advantage against him,
it is now your turn.
That
which
is
means you get sneak attack. Yeah.
right. I do because
Yeah,
it has a.
yeah.
I get sneak attack not from my swashbuckler feature.
Yeah,
Would you look at that?
You're welcome.
All right.
Yeah, sure. I'll stab.
Stab.
All right. Does a 24 hit?
Wait, roll again. You might get a crit.
That is
Your
true.
advantage. Yeah.
I hit the button. Did it roll? Does a 24 hit?
Yeah, a 24 does indeed hit.
Perfect. So 16 more piercing damage into this orc.
All right, give me 1 second.
Did someone
Still,
dial
imagine
1-800
imagine getting fucking dolphin dived by a zombie orc.
Yeah, and you see him fall, and almost like it's effortlessly. You just stab it. You just dig your dagger into the back of his head, feeling the snap of his spine, and you just pull it out. Simple enough.
Excellent. And then Oliver is immediately gonna turn around and stab the other one with the knife.
All right,
Does a 20 hit
it does indeed hit.
for 4 additional piercing damage. And now that he cannot opportunity attack me, I do believe it is time that I was a goin'.
Oh wait, he can't opportunity attack you?
Yeah, because he's.
If I make a melee, if I make an attack against a creature, it cannot use opportunity attacks against me.
Yep. It's a swashbuckler.
Swashbuckling.
Yep.
Ah, okay.
That's why swashbucklers are melee characters. Like the main reason. All right, so
One to me.
5,
One to
10.
me.
I'm just gonna go over here and give advantage on this already blinded orc, just in case it gets any funny ideas.
I'll lose advantage because at my turn he's no longer. He goes.
Well, there you go. Now you get advantage anyways.
What was this guy's turn?
But he's also a spellcaster in melee range.
Yeah. With no melee.
That's a problem for Lucy to solve, not me.
Okay, so it's this guy's turn.
That will be the end of Oliver's turn.
Well, no, Lucy can melee. Lucy has a melee ability.
Yeah, she could slash someone.
Yeah, she's got big old dragon claws.
All right.
There's measurements going on.
Do you not have shocking grasp?
Nope, I took Mage Hand, Message, Minor Illusion, and Firebolt,
So
which have all been useful.
he
That's true. That's fair.
being attracted to this. Actually, give me a second.
He's still blind.
Yeah, I know.
He is in fact still
Oh, no,
blind.
I keep that in mind. I'm just
Yeah.
I'm doing some personal stuff just to make sure. Yep. With all the sound of battle and the smell of sweet sustenance, he is going to go towards you.
God damn it.
I will say he does smell your blood, so it's rather juicy.
Yeah, since when do these guys function on
Does 18
shark
hit?
logic? That hits.
14 damage.
Oh my god, you're dead. You're super dead, aren't you?
I'm
you have
no,
one,
no,
no,
I'm
you have
alive.
1 HP.
He has like yeah.
2 actually.
I did heal him, remind
Yeah,
you.
I update turn order.
Yeah. Since when did these guys operate off of fucking shark logic? Is my question.
I mean, they're
But-
zombies. Of
They're
course
zombies,
they do.
yeah.
Yeah.
Guess I'm gonna
Just
actually
here.
do cure wounds on you next time instead. That'll heal you better.
No, I think it's time for you to start playing whack-a-mole with us.
You
I can
see-
do both.
All right.
You see- as you go, you kill your one companion, skip the other, only to hear a gargled, choked screech of life, sustenance, life. As you turn around to see another fist into your eye.
Got a bit of, you got a stinger right there.
Yeah, you get
This
the
is
black
time-
eye.
This
Oh,
is time
boy.
to shatter.
You gotta hold a stake up to it, you know.
I must say, there are many other places you could
Gotta
play.
wear the
Punch.
don't care
Why
glasses.
must you always go for the moneymaker?
Shut up, I'm working.
Shut up, Evangelo.
Yeah. Shut up, bitch.
Rory, it's your turn. You see this
All
thing
right,
just
so-
absolutely wallop Oliver.
All right, so Rory's actually gonna move now, because this is getting dangerous. So Rory's gonna sidestep. I guess from her perspective, Rory's gonna take a forward and right, and he's gonna get behind this orc that is now attacking Oliver.
I mean, either way, you had advantage.
And at the same time, Rory is going to split off into the other direction by once again manifesting the echo, and it will be appearing.
Jesus.
It will be reappearing right here.
Sick.
And now what will be happening is Rory is going to take an attack at the orc right here in between her and Oliver with her greatsword.
All right.
So pop does a 21 hit.
It does indeed hit.
All right, so Rory is going
Wait,
to.
do you want to roll again to make sure you see if you get a crit?
I
Yeah.
guess I will. Why
Yeah,
not?
as to say, you have advantage. It's blind and also fling.
12. No.
No.
Okay.
10
So Rory goes 10 damage to the orc right here.
All right.
And at the same time, Rory's going to unleash the incarnation, and you're going to see and you're going to hear the silent echo suddenly make a roar, and it's going to attack the one directly in front of it.
Oh, sick.
Does a 13 hit?
You can roll again.
Yeah, it's blind.
Yeah, I was
it's still
gonna say.
blind.
Oh yeah. Okay, we'll roll again. Excellent button to click. Does a 19 hit?
It does indeed hit.
All right, so the echo unleashes a loud roar and slashes into this this orc in front of it for 8.
Nice. You are displaying a nice play of flayed flesh and gruesome. Fuck, I ran out of like descriptive words. God damn it.
Cut him in half.
You cut him in half.
Yeah,
You want me to just step in and do it then?
you basically just you basically tear him up a bit. He's looking very thin, though still standing.
We cutting off long stakes here.
Damn, Tim, what's that melee
Yeah,
build?
you got like a good ribeye.
He has berserker, obviously.
Yeah, good ribeye steak there.
Nope, that's
By the
literally
way-
from the ribs.
By
It'd
the
be
way,
very
I can
hard to do in
only,
one slap.
By the way, just a heads up for the group, I can only make the echo angry 2 more times.
That's fine. No.
Sarai, it is now your turn. You're seeing a lot happen here.
All right, well, we're gonna shoot our gun at this one, or this fella right here.
All right.
He's blind. You have
It's
advantage.
21 hit.
What? Oh,
Yep.
wait. Is that one?
Yeah, he's blind.
Is that one blind?
Yeah, he's blind.
21 does indeed hit.
For 7 damage.
All right, give me 1 second.
What was the penalty for failing the dex check to fire again?
It breaks.
That's if I crit fail.
What if you just normal fail? You
Oh, he
can't
just
do it?
doesn't. He just doesn't get it.
Okay.
So Seth, you shoot. You see like the side of his head kind of go. You see the skull fly off, but his brain is still intact as he rises back. As he shuffles back up.
Well, seeing that he... So I'm gonna make another dex check. 21.
All right.
And I'm going to shoot at him again.
All right. Make that shot.
It's a 14 hit.
If it's the same, it hits, right? It goes to the
Yeah.
attacker.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it does indeed hit.
Double tap, baby. It's fucking dead.
All right. Yeah. Yes, I'm making that roll. Yeah, he's down.
Let's go.
X them out. X them out.
Yeah, you put it right into the same spot. And you see the side of his head just fucking explode with brain matter. And he is down for the count. Excuse me. Alright, is that your turn, sir?
That is my turn. Yep.
Alright. It is now this one's
Tree
turn.
one. The
That one
tree
is not
dweller.
blind.
This one is not blind.
He's
Yep.
gonna move
He is
up
not.
right next to you, Formic, and make an attack.
To me? Okay.
Hey, Sentinel.
There's a 21
Yep.
hit.
First Sentinel goes first.
Yep.
Sentinel attacks
Yep.
first. So Rory will be making a great sword attack at the orc as soon as he comes in to take a haymaker at Formic.
Alright.
So
And
great
we'll
sword
see.
attack. 5 with a crit.
Hey,
Oh,
make that
he doesn't
attack.
move.
No,
No, he does- no,
he still
he's
moves.
Here. He's just
Yeah.
planted here
Oh.
now.
The trigger is the attack.
Yeah,
he doesn't have
so-
pole arm master, and he's not
Yeah.
using a pole arm.
So
No,
how
Sentinel's also
about?
if it goes past.
Hey, I think I might have.
21 points of damage.
Yeah.
How much
Describe how
21
you-
points of damage?
Describe how you like do this. What's this crit like?
Well, let's see. So, seeing as the orcs coming up to rush into a haymaker, we see Rory step in front of it for a second, and take a great full body swing into it, try to bat it back out into the distance again, like push it over. So I run for a great big batting swing at it, and I guess I'll cleave it directly in half.
Alright.
Seatbelt it.
Yeah, hit it at the perfect
way-
angle.
Can I see what the damage would have been, Alex?
Sure. Why not?
Oh, you're masochistic.
8.
No. This would have been the one chance I actually get to use my class trait.
Probably don't want to use that, we'll say. But, alright.
What? The Wrath of the Storm?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he could have. Yeah, he would have gotten to awesome mark it on his turn most likely.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, you see this thing about to take a hit, and all of a sudden you see, with great speed, this blades literally segment this thing down the middle, and it just falls apart.
No head. Thoughts in.
So no head.
So no head.
That's a sick.
Have you
reminder.
seen the second version of that video?
I didn't know there was
No.
a second version.
No, there is. Same guy, he does it. He's about to throw his phone down, but a woman's walking by and she says, "Wait, I'll give you head."
Oh, that's fucked up.
All right.
Oh.
Based on that, Lucy, is now your turn.
Yeah, which is super strange that I'm playing a female character. I'm awkward for her. Tim, you shouldn't. Oh,
I
God.
shouldn't have used it, but I wanted to use it then because
Yeah,
why not?
it's okay. I will. But
This thing needs to die.
I mean,
This
I can,
specific one needs to die.
I can cast in melee, but I'll be at disadvantage.
Well, I'm assuming this thing still smells Oliver's blood. So the next thing this thing hits is gonna be Oliver.
Well, or me if I run away. But
Yeah, or you if you run away.
and don't disengage and want to cast. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I think I'll just run.
All right. So he gets an attack of opportunity.
Yes, he is.
All right.
I'll run.
I can't
Like,
block this one. I
yeah,
already
yeah, no, you're good.
This
You're good.
sounds like not great.
Does a 10 hit?
10 does not hit me.
Never mind, you're good.
It was
Nice.
good.
I
Yeah.
just want to see what the damage would have been like. Yeah, not too bad.
No, yeah, that's not too bad. But I will firebolt that I am free.
All right, hit him.
A normal roll. Does an 8 hit?
No, sadly.
Yeah.
You start to
Ching!
you start to sizzling. You like hit his tooth. His tooth falls off. But like,
Oh, cool. Just
Oh,
hey,
Currency.
that's some
Oh,
currency.
currency.
That's some good money right there. But
that's a good.
but
A grot with
That's a
luck
money
to
shot.
have
I've
that.
ever seen one.
but yeah, this guy doesn't have
All
a
right.
disadvantage anymore, and he's going to go
Yes,
again. At
correct.
Is he gonna attack or is he gonna tackle? Because I'm real low.
Give me a second.
Hey.
That's actually a good point. Thank you for reminding me.
I am at 2 hit
Harrison.
points, my guy.
Harrison, you never want to mention that stuff.
Yeah.
Look, I have a better chance of getting away from the I have a better chance of breaking the tackle than I
He's
do
gonna tackle
dodging
you.
the bullet.
He is getting
I don't know.
raised like meat.
This is my own hubris,
Meat.
okay?
Salvation.
Dude, I'm waiting for it to crit on the tackle.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
fuck.
My hubris has arrived.
Well, you
Yes.
have inspiration, and you have
You should-
plus. You
You
should.
might want to use that.
Yeah, you
Use
might
your
want to use that.
inspiration.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use my inspiration on this one,
Alright,
Chief,
go for it. And I will say it's
with advantage.
this is a twofer, so hopefully you make it. I will say that.
21.
Oh.
Oh, fucking
He presses,
lucky, dude.
he presses B and Madden to get any stiff arms and
So like he like
fucking
gets
rolls.
he does get his hands on you, but you like basically do like a football swim move as he's about to chomp down as you hear the click of his teeth.
He pulls out a tuft of my fur.
You see like the black blood on you, but it doesn't seem to be getting into anything.
Perfect. I
And the thing is like you don't have like cuts or anything on you. You've been like punched.
Punch.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
bleeding, like
Unless it was the elbow.
Internally.
cuts from broken bones, sure.
Some broken teeth.
I mean, maybe.
Broken nose.
I don't know. He didn't like throw like a elbow.
He didn't throw any meat.
You know.
I took multiple haymakers to the face. I am Scott. I am Scott Sterling right now.
Yeah, you probably don't want to go to sleep. You probably have a concussion, but.
Yeah.
Formic, it is now your turn. You just saw your buddy nearly avoid death.
Aha.
Yeah, you saw the rabbit that you literally just healed get up, stab the orc again, and then immediately get punched in the face again.
Again.
And almost tackled and bitten, which is
Yeah.
that's a scary thought.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
let you know, Colin. You want to move? I cannot provide advantage from that. If you can get another 5 feet,
Then I'll be
Yeah.
there. Oh, can I have 5 feet of movement by moving 3 slots?
You can do that. You can move at diagonals.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know I'm slow as a character. I'm not that slow.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know. The echo doesn't do advantage.
You're a man of the sea,
That's
after
the
all.
downside.
You don't have some.
I don't
terrible
need to go
stabs.
far. Alright, so now that I have advantage, I'm going to wail on him with my hammer. 'Cause
All right,
That's all I can do.
get that band hammer down.
A 19
It does indeed hit.
for 7 bludgeoning damage.
Give me 1 second. You slam down on him. You feel the crack of his skull. It's kind of satisfying as you do so. It reminds you of like the sea hitting the ship.
That's kind of sadistic.
That's
Nah,
a very odd.
Let
comment,
me
but-
here. Let me give you a better one, Alex. It reminds him of cracking open a fresh brew.
Ah, exactly.
Cracking open,
That's not even a good one either.
cracking open a cold one with the boy.
Not even that.
Exactly.
You can do it
The
as
moment of levering the top off a barrel.
Really,
Yeah,
I could
that's
have seen it
good.
as it's satisfying because it's like he's hammering like some planks on the hull of a ship or something.
No, it's like I'm cracking open
a fresh
a
barrel.
barrel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
A
what I
barrel.
meant when I said a brew.
But sadly, as you kind of notice, you see the movement again. You see basically just the portion of his skull. You didn't break skin, but you can see its face starting to go lopsided, and his cranium is now broken. He is up though.
Have y'all ever seen the like end result of the fight between Michael Venom Page and Cyborg Santos? It looks like that. If you want to look it up.
You
That's a
know for a
disgusting
fact that I
fight.
have not.
Yeah, it's a Bellator
Well,
fight.
I think he's referring to perhaps me when he's.
Yeah. So basically, some dude caught a flying knee in the forehead and it caved in his skull, and he can no
Yeah, it's
longer
absolutely
fight.
disgusting. Yeah,
Yeah.
You don't look at it.
I
might
will
look
not
at
be
it.
doing that.
I might look at it
Okay.
later.
Hey, Formic, you good?
Well, that's all I can do unless I want to drop my weapon to cast something, but I'd rather be touching you this time to heal you.
Ooh,
And that's a full action.
Also, you can't do that because you can't cast that spell because it's
I know it's a full action, not a bonus.
full action.
But
I mean,
with that,
healing word is a bonus action, but yeah.
I know
You
healing
can't
word is a
cast. He doesn't have an open hand.
I'd have to drop my weapon.
it is your turn.
And-
You are now looking at this thing. His head is now. It's not a pretty sight. It's almost kind of grotesque looking.
Kill it.
Yeah, no, Oliver is just gonna
Hey,
do
you
what
get-
Oliver does
you get
best.
advantage.
I do get advantage. Not that I would currently need it because I don't believe anyone else is close to me right now. So,
Well, you still get sneak attack, so.
Make that attack.
does an 18 hit
It does indeed hit.
for 15 piercing damage.
I gotta roll just in case. Shit, what actually, what would that be with undead fortitude? Like,
I believe it is a Constitution save with the DC being equal to the damage that it took. If I'm remembering correctly.
if that is correct, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's what it is. You stab
I believe
it.
it gets harder every time, also.
It does.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to factor in.
This one hasn't died yet, has it?
No, sadly, it rolled like a 22.
Oh, Formic didn't quite take it down. Didn't quite drop it the first time.
Well, it dropped. He used it one time.
Then it is more difficult. Oh, it did not die this time.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, I'm stabbing it again.
It's his bonus.
Yeah, and I still have advantage.
Hit him with a bonus stab.
Does a 25 hit?
does one damage kill it?
One additional
One
damage.
damage.
Fucking die.
It's almost like we're gonna
Does it
fail, so,
kill
like-
it this time?
I
Oh
know
my
you come
God.
back at 1. Get down.
He got
The
up.
last warning, soldier. Stay down.
He got up.
Oh
He
my
got up.
God. I feel bad for this thing. You're like stabbing it in the head. You're like trying to get that sweet spot, but it's still standing up. It's now looking.
An armored tall boy.
You know that thing in the basement from the Goonies?
Yeah.
Looking like junk.
Junk.
It's looking really bad.
Michael always just spit his
Alright.
food out.
Then.
The
Oliver-
fact that you didn't
the
represent
fact-
him as a person.
Yeah, the thing. The thing you say.
It is a
God.
person with a
He has
birth
a name, he
defect
has
from
a
being dropped as a
ambitions.
baby.
I was more referring to the orc, but like, yes, that person in the basement in the Goonies is a person. I will state that now.
Better do it
Jesus.
before the
Actually,
fans get mad.
I may cut that. I may like.
You might have.
No, it's not that bad, but like,
But no,
it caught me off guard.
I may be. I
But
may
no,
do it dumb. Whoever.
Alex, leave it
Seeing-
in because that's funny enough. You just leave
Yeah,
it.
I was just saying, that's not like offensive or anything, it just caught me
No.
off.
Seeing that this thing is still fucking standing, Oliver is going to sheath his weapons and walk away. Like, he has lost interest in stabbing this thing.
Yeah.
Just, it's not dying. I don't want it to be
Okay.
there anymore.
You're just like fucking orcs.
Yeah. I always did hate those greenskins.
Oh my god.
Racist!
There's racism in D&D.
There is
I've-
racism.
I've spent most of my life fighting his species.
Well, that one's been walked away, so yeah, that's happened.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and keep moving a little bit further than that because it can catch up to me.
Rory.
How far is that? That's 20 feet. Walking at a brisk walk.
We probably shouldn't be walking towards where those things came from. I'm just gonna say.
No, that's all good.
I'm walking
So-
that
What are
way.
you gonna do? Are you gonna end this misery?
Well, Rory is going to walk forward. Is going to jump, just take a little hop over this one in front of me, and then land right next to the other orc, and just gonna try to put it down. It
Yeah.
just needs to go.
you just
So a great sword attack.
To be fair,
23
Rory
does it
moved
hit?
when she didn't have to.
yeah. Rory, as you
Oh,
walk up
by
to
the
this
way,
thing,
I'll
you just
say
hear it
this,
say, "Kill me, kill me."
Please.
As,
Well,
roll
I
that
believe
damage.
a 12 does.
I don't even want to roll. I don't think it's gonna make anything. Yeah, it fails.
All right. So I just walk over, jump up, and I'm just gonna end it. I'm just gonna take the great sword. I'm just gonna cut its head right off. Just pop it.
Yep. As it, you take its head off, its brain, its head, not really solid anymore. It just kind of flops and
Mushes down into the floor.
yeah. But yeah, that is the encounter. You all survived. Oliver barely.
Yeah. Oliver's gonna reset his nose.
It's broken.
That's
I
gonna
don't
hurt.
know. If
That
it
hurt.
does damage, it might actually KO me.
No.
That would be hilarious. You can you make a con save for me? That's actually a good idea.
No, resetting a nose wouldn't kill
I'm
him.
sorry.
No, it would just hurt a lot. Here, I'll reset it for you.
By the way, you have to reset a rabbit's nose. That's like resetting his face.
Yeah, no, Rabbit has a sizable snout.
Now,
By the way,
how
those
hurt
guys.
is everyone in the
Wait,
area?
no. Those guys bit
Not at all.
into
None.
like other people, right?
I don't think anyone got hit other than
no.
me.
No, Frank got
No.
hit. I know that.
No. There were people fighting the orcs or running away from them, and they were killed when we got there. Where are they?
That was one of the orcs we killed. It was another orc they were ganging up on.
Yeah, where's that one? Like, where was
Dead.
that?
Dead.
Dead?
He
Rose up.
He rose up and you all put him back down to the ground.
There were 4 orcs attacking a 5th. We just killed 5 orcs.
So
I'm-
if y'all want to make some rolls, y'all can definitely investigate the bodies if you want.
I'm not allowed to do this. Someone else do this. I'm not
Yeah.
allowed to. I've
Like I
only
was
rolled well in
trying-
combat.
Frank, were you also hurt in combat? Right?
Punched.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll make a check. What check do we need?
So while
wait,
they're
I
while they're
was only
doing
making
By
that,
the way, I'm
for
just
y'all.
gonna go ahead and poof the echo.
So what y'all want to look for? That is the suggestion I will say.
I'm
Looking for
going
better
to
armor.
one question. Are they wearing like? This is gonna sound weird. Clothes, but like, are they wearing more than like a loincloth?
No, they are bare skin. They are fucking brawny.
I was talking about the victim.
Exactly.
Oh, sick. Then I'll just roll
You're talking
investigation.
about orc raiders here. Birthday suit is the standard.
Birthday suit should not be the standard.
Actually, you should probably have.
They're
do
not
that.
far off.
Well,
You should probably have me do that
I will say
investigation.
no one here knows about orc culture, so in this world.
I do
Actually,
have.
I suppose
No,
orc
you're-
culture does not
you
translate
have
to the
this.
battlefield, does it?
Increased intelligence.
Yeah.
by the way, what I had done was
You can take the
spending-
search extra.
I'm spending 10 minutes right now to cast Prayer of Healing.
Okay. Oh,
What did you?
all right.
Yeah, if you-
Make that.
So-
Make that investigation.
Yeah, go ahead.
Frank.
So
Yeah,
You're
I'll
gonna-
assist. I'll
You're gonna add
assist.
5 to this roll,
all of you can gain
What is
12
that?
HP if you were missing any.
so it's 15. Holy
12?
shit, mass.
12.
That was me trying to
12.
click the show spell description on form access.
God, I rolled bad.
Because you can click that and it'll tell you what it does.
So
No,
But not for
I
me.
rolled average.
Yeah, you rolled.
I'll start with
Above
Frank first,
average.
just to get that
Or
one.
just
That's
average.
a 15 because.
So
Of investigator.
you see
Yeah.
that there is a viscera on their body, so it's clearly doesn't look like it could be from the orc or it could be somewhere else. Though there's a lot more blood on the body than you would expect.
Like there's viscera on them, or
Yeah.
in them.
Depending on how you're investigating them, but you see, there's just more blood than you expect from one orc body.
I mean, Sarah would probably chalk that up to they were eating people, so therefore they have blood in them. But like, so how much blood is it exactly?
They're
Like, is
basically
it like?
they're basically caked in it. It's you see some of it kind of like like when it becomes sticky and coagulated. It's you see some of that on their skin a bit.
So is it different from the ichor that we saw before?
Oh yeah, you see like there's a mixture of the black blood and the red blood. It's just on their skin is red blood.
I don't know anything about that. So I'm just gonna. I'll relay the findings. And be like, hey, there's blood on. There's a lot more blood on these guys. But Sarah probably doesn't really understand. Other than the fact that they were attacking people, that's the only reason there was more blood on them.
All right. Anyone else want to do anything with the bodies?
I'm not allowed to touch the bodies, they might explode.
Probably doing this while I'm praying. So
Okay.
Yeah, Oliver's gonna be patching up whatever the whole resetting the nose thing, grooming his fur to get rid of the missing tuft, to cover up the missing tuft. The guy
Dude, you now have
out.
male pattern baldness.
He does
Uh,
have male pattern
Yeah,
baldness.
but it's probably on like my cheek, which is a little bit different than normal.
it comes.
I mean, you're covered in fur, so.
Actually,
Like getting getting socked in the face probably like you
Oh,
kind of
listen,
like got reminded
listen.
of the war a bit like oh this feels familiar.
How do
PTSD,
we-
the war.
Here's the question: how do we determine magical healing, will it reset the body if damage was done?
No.
Technically, HP means no, like, using HP doesn't have any physical setbacks. It just means, like, you had to do something that required stamina usage to not get damaged, but that's not how we roll things. So,
Actually,
So my question is, would prayer of healing get rid of his male pattern baldness?
I think that's a whole nother thing.
These are the questions we ask on D&D, folks.
yeah.
Alex, these guys are pretty big, and orcs are pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Where did these guys come from? What direction?
You would have to do an investigation check on that of the area.
All right. I have an extra
Well, it
plus
is
5 on
raining.
this.
There could be tracks.
Yeah, and it's storming too. It'd probably be a disadvantage.
Oh, it's still 11, so 16.
So you kind of see some footprints going towards the. Let me look back on the map right quick so I can get proper
Hey,
directions.
Tim, what'd you just try to post?
What the thing in there?
Towards the
The XY?
northeastern direction from where you're
Yeah,
at.
MXS.
Yes.
So what happened there was when I clicked your, you see where this is your prayer of healing. I tried to click show spell description.
Here.
Yeah. Well, here's what happens when you click someone else's like
And you
role,
don't have it,
brings-
yeah.
So Frank, it's basically the area between Fort Forlorn and the bog, from where you're seeing the tracks come from.
Sarah, not knowing that Oliver probably doesn't really know much about, like, he's gonna go to like Oliver. Who else is from Senex?
Formic,
Me and Tim.
And Rourke.
I'm from the Vulpus.
I'm from Civics.
Oh no, no. Okay, other way.
You meant
Vulpes.
Vulpus. I knew
Yeah.
what you meant.
Yeah. So I'm going to like ask around. Oh wait, hello.
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 Okay. I'm gonna be like, you don't happen to know of any orc settlements in the northeast from this area, would you? Basically, in between the bog and
and
this
my head.
DM
I'll
step
tell
in
you.
again.
this
I'll
tell you. A third of my life I was in the mountain. Another third I've been traveling south. And the last third have been at the sea. So no.
And I can only answer with the general vague knowledge the DM gave me when he was giving my information, which is, they live in the ravaged lands. No one goes near them. There is one tribe that is good, but are they?
DM, where the fuck did the orcs I fought come from?
So the orcs used to be a lot. So the war is very fucked up. I will say that. There used to be a lot more orcs as well. Their numbers have dwindled quite a bit as well. Not as drastic as the rabbit folk, but not far behind. You know that they're more nomadic now, so they still kind of keep up with some of the more how I say, warrior mentality in terms of traditions.
Mad Max, got it.
Exactly. Though some of them do settle down in tribes, but it's very hard to tell.
Well, as a matter of fact, the orcs actually don't really have settlements anymore. They're more of a go where they please lot nowadays.
When he says that, do these? I know these orcs' bodies are fucked up all up. Is there like a nomadic, like anything on this body,
Like a
Like
clan tattoo.
like a clan tattoo? Yeah.
You already did an investigation check on one body, so I'll say you probably see like a hand on his rib, like a white handprint on its ribs.
Oh
Hey.
shit, it's the Dark Brotherhood.
No, that would be a black handprint.
Black
Black
handprint.
hand.
Yeah.
No, this is the Brotherhood of
The Light Brotherhood. Yeah.
That life.
the
Sarah's
Light
gonna keep-
Bearers, if you
So
would.
Sarah is gonna keep that in mind.
All right. With
And we, they're gone. I got nothing.
no, if you want to say something else, like
No, I was just saying that's like everything, right?
Are you relaying the handprint to the rest of the group? How much are you telling us?
I think Sarah just like, well, yeah, sure. He'll relay like, oh, so these guys clan tattoo is a handprint. white handprint. But Sarah doesn't really like know anything about it. He just makes note of it mentally.
Are you sure that the one that they were attacking is of the same clan?
Which one?
Because it was 4 greens and 1 gray.
Yep.
So what's the great? See,
The gray one, you also see a handprint as well.
white.
White.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can't say I understand orc customs very much, though. Is that a power thing? Is it literally just like the way it is in humans, where skin color doesn't really affect standing in any way?
It depends.
We're not going to get into the particulars of that statement at the moment, but
I will just say you understand that there's a caste system. So there are many different elements that this caste system may come with.
And these orcs are all in like
Michael, I
basically
don't need that
nothing.
look.
I know, I'm not,
I don't need that look.
I'm kind of thinking about what I said, but like I kind of want to like think of them. I don't think of them as like. It's not like a racism thing. It's
Michael
just like
Dawson
something
muted.
else.
It's like the grung, where like there is a caste based on the color, but it's not like a racial thing. Like
Yeah, they
if
won't, like,
if a
treat-
grung in a lower class proves themselves, they get their skin
Like,
changed.
they won't treat one like shit and like try to persecute them. They see us as brothers. It's just there's something. Okay, there's a magical element to it.
Michael, unmute so we can hear your laughter.
Oh, I see this comment. What's the comment here?
I wanted to say something about the caste system, about a certain group of people that come into my restaurant, but I can't because that would
Yeah, don't do that. Do not do that. This is a bad idea.
Cut it. No.
It's fine.
You asked for the comment.
No, but like, okay, so Alex, in D&D, the grung, there are different tiers of grung, and then when a grung in a lower caste proves themselves, they can undergo a magical ritual to become the correct tone for a higher caste. Like if a
Correct tone.
purple
Oh,
proves
okay,
themselves
different
worthy,
tone.
they can become an orange.
Yeah,
That sort of thing.
Like, I'll just say like there's like different elements to it, and I think the thing is I will emphasize there are different elements to the caste system. A lot of tribes have different caste systems. It's just this one in particular has something you assume the gray one was their higher up.
Like on the battlefield, most of the commanding officers I bumped into would have been like gray or something, whereas most of the foot soldiers would have been green, sort of thing.
I would say make an intelligence check to see if you recognize this particular tribe
Ooh.
of orcs.
I'm not very good at those.
No,
Let's have a
'cause
look.
you're bad rogue.
Is it a skill-based intelligence check or just a straight intelligence check?
Straight intelligence.
Well, not that it actually matters, but you know.
I mean, there's a history check.
That's a 17 actually. Ignore the fact that I actually.
Hatred of orcs fuels your like knowledge.
Your racist hatred of orcs.
I'm fueled by spite and adrenaline. Only those two.
You recognize these orcs as particularly ferocious fighters. It seems like the stronger they become, they make physical changes to match that. It sounds like this one was more of a youngling in this caste system, the gray one. So if it reached full maturity, it would be a formidable foe.
Wait, isn't Hester like blue or some shit?
Is
That's
he?
gray.
He's
Yeah.
gray? Okay. Okay, I thought he was blue. I don't know why I thought he was blue, but I just thought he was. Like, that was my mental image.
That's like the
He's a lucky blue git.
Yeah, he's a lucky blue.
fucking Chiss from Star Wars.
Well, like, like,
The Chiss
Never
are
mind.
force users like all like almost inherently. It's interesting.
well, no, I wasn't talking about like that, but like,
I know, I'm sorry.
there's lore in D&D that blue orcs are actually a thing. They live in like colder climates. And,
I've been in a huge
Yeah.
Star Wars kick, so I kind of related to you.
yeah, there's blue orcs in like what's it called? It's not Winterfell. That is not.
That's a place.
Blue Arcs in Winterfell. You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
Here, I'll be right back. It'll be very quick.
D&D.
Or
Yeah, blue orcs are considered Orcs age like normal orcs and live up to 50 years. They're many times usually. Da, 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 da.
Tell if that's Alex's arm in the background of his camera, or if that's his chair.
That's his chair.
I thought he was T-posing and screamed.
Oh, sorry. Blue orcs live in the elemental plane of water.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Blue orcs are a thing.
You learn something new every day.
There you go. Ugh. Fuck. You all come here often?
Yeah, I come here pretty often.
I hope she doesn't come here often. Honestly, she's scared.
not
Yeah, I know.
very
She
often.
scares me.
This one's not here very often. The other one is.
So back to
Mike? So Michael, I'll point out, not only is it that all my roles are cursed in Alex's recording sessions, they're only cursed when we're not in combat.
True.
Yeah.
Also, I hope everybody saw what I said in the Roll 22.
What? Which one?
This is when you were talking about the grung and the skin color of cast.
I'm pretty sure Michael Jackson. Yeah, you see this one in particular is like wearing like some like really fancy gear with like a
He has a stud, like
You
a
got one glove on?
Yeah, one glove and it's shiny. Yeah. I know, I'm a bad person. Don't look at me like that.
King of pop.
you're really doing him like this, aren't you, Michael?
Yeah, I am.
Fuck, I'm really tempted to put.
Well,
Michael
listen,
Jackson
listen.
in my-
Listen, me and Alex are playing for the same squad. Like,
Let's get back to D&D, and let's not hit too close to home now.
Like, oh god.
I'm sorry. It was too easy. I'll mute myself now.
Drunkard's Fabled, sponsored by Raycon.
Nah, Michael, you got Michael punishment. Michael muted right when you said that.
Wait, what?
I was gonna say, Michael, your punishment, you have to leave your mic unmuted, and then you cut it, and Michael had his mic muted, but he died on camera.
Fucking sponsored by Raycon playing League Shadow Legends. Like,
League Shadow.
Hey, remember,
Rage Shadow Legend.
guys,
close.
remember,
Yeah.
we have a session we're still in.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we are at the 124 mark
worry.
of the
Yeah,
second
we're
Our
almost
session's about
recording.
to end.
Yeah.
We're
And we
good.
did just finish combat, so this is a pretty good place.
But I will
Yeah.
say,
Or
I
getting
was
close to
gonna
one.
do
in the
re-end.
session at night. So as you
Yeah.
all travel along, you start to see the setting change. You start to see spots of trees change from the beautiful crimson blue to a ominous deep red, wine red. The smell of foliage and the natural scent of the forest starts to change into a more iron smell. You start to see kind of a haze as you enter the Crimson Forest.
Wait, we're going through the.
Wait, we were going north.
We're going, yeah.
Shit, let me look at my region map real quick.
Guys, we took a wrong turn.
We're in the Azure
Quick.
Forest.
Fuck.
Guys, we took a wrong turn. What have we done?
Would not be outside the
I'm
realm.
sure that wandering of yours is actually leading us the right
I would
way.
say at least you
We
probably
did
like,
not take a wrong turn.
let me see where the outskirts of it is real quick. I may have just made a big oopsie, but it should be fine.
Alex
Either
put us in
way.
the wrong direction. We'll just call it we went the right way, not the way Alex said.
DM, it appears that we went the complete wrong way.
This is what we like to call railroading.
I'm not trying to railroad you, I will say that. Not intentionally.
You see that bathroom over there? You see how it has a left entrance and a right entrance? They both lead to the same bathroom.
Yeah.
It's like liminal space. Fuck, you're not even close to the Crimson Forest. God damn it.
Nope.
Man,
This is
time for our
ironic.
DM to retcon what he was saying.
Wow, boys, that was a weird dream, right?
Yeah, that was a strange dream we had, boys.
Did anyone else dream of going the wrong way?
Right? Yeah. You know, with
I
that
swear it's impossible.
super cool feat that we can't get lost unless it's magical.
Yeah. Well,
And even then, I caught it within the first like minute or two of it being magical lostness.
I will say this though, like, okay, so setting does not change, but Michael, as you sail
Yes.
down into the night, as you travel through the Azure Forest, you start to see your orb start to glow a bit. It starts to resemble more of a heartbeat that you've seen before, and you get this sensation of pulling, almost like a tether. Though you don't know where
Tesla.
yet.
Yo, do we need to play baseball with this orb?
You know, it's actually an ender eye. I just throw it up in the air and it tells me to go somewhere.
Wow. Cool.
That's actually
Ralph,
very
this is where my
accurate.
parents-
Like, right.
Oh, so like if I set it down on the ground, it'll just like move in a direction?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but
All right, so it's an ender eye. We got an ender eye, boys. We're almost to the dragon.
you know, we're going to
We're
the
going to
fucking
the dungeon.
end.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's head to that dungeon, baby.
Yeah, stronghold.
Yo, bro, why are we in Doma Castle?
Yo, is that Nidhogg?
Yo, guys, I don't think we're on Bulbous anymore. Okay.
Bruh.
But yeah, it's like pulsating like a heartbeat.
Yeah, you kind of feel the sensation through your body.
Okay, so like I'm gonna like point it in different directions. Does it speed up in any particular direction?
So as you start to kind of like do like a quick, not quick, but as you start to kind of like
Spin. Yeah, I spin in a
Right.
circle. Yeah.
you start to feel it start to head towards the northeast area.
Ah, in the
Yeah, that's
direction
what-
we're going.
No, that's the direction those orcs came from as well.
Ah, the direction we're going.
Shit. I thought I said the northwest. My bad.
No, you said northeast.
No, for
Oh
the
wait,
orcs, for the
no,
orcs.
sorry, northwest. The direction we're going. I'm dumb. I don't know my cardinal.
I don't know my cardinal direction as well, apparently. But yeah,
Neither
you,
of you
you start
know
to feel
cardinal
it towards the
directions.
northwest.
Yeah, so the direction we're going.
Yeah.
Up and to the left. Yeah, cool. I keep that to myself.
All right.
No need to worry anybody else.
And with that, we can end the session there if you all want to.